Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We are going to get caught up on Potomac, the one that nobody understood or nobody knew aired Sunday night, but it did. So I did notes and we're going to go over it. And there's nobody here. That's okay. I'm going to turn on Instagram. I'm sure people will show up. Like I said, I'm route. Wait, did I put it into there? I'm route to. No, because I didn't do it here. I'm route to Kristen Marie. This is the Who's Starting On podcast, and you are going to probably hear this audio as well on Hey Dustin on Apple, Spotify. I'm going to start uploading them this week. It'll probably be 3 episodes a week, and it'll be Housewives. So Who's Starting You On? It'll be Housewives, and I'll upload them at the end of the week. Or you can watch the Crazy Live. Oops, I just put the wrong stream key in. Or you come here and watch the Crazy Live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12:15, where I usually do have a panel, and hosts. So if it sounds like I'm talking to myself on this podcast, and if you can't see me, I'm just talking to the live chat. I try to do my best to put the comments up and respond to let you know what I'm responding to, so you can hear. But like I said, there's on Spotify you'll be able to watch the live version of this as well, which is me sitting here. And if you don't want to watch me play with my hair the whole time, then you might as well stick to the audio version. But please hit the if you are on the YouTube side and all the other socials that we're live on 5 platforms right now: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and I'm always forgetting one, TikTok. I Twitch. I don't know why. I'm getting old, guys. This is year 5. I'm getting old, but getting my shit together. I'm going to add a phone number. I keep saying that, but I want a phone number in case you are just listening to this and you don't have time to watch the show or engage live. If you want to give me your opinion on whose side you're on with any feuds regarding Bravo, and we usually talk about whatever feuds are going on the Housewives franchise we're airing right now. As of today, today we're doing Potomac. Today is going to be, Trashley and everybody else, Angel versus everybody else, Trashley and Angel, and so the feuds keep going usually. So whatever franchise is going that week, you can call it. It doesn't matter. Even if it's a non-Housewives feud that you want to talk about, you can leave a message, and I'll tell you how to do that. And I can either play it live or live and get your opinion, and or you can come watch and come up with a final yourself. I welcome all opposing opinions. It's called Whose Side Are You On for a reason. And I just realized that I am matching my freaking wallpaper. Oh my fucking God. I swear to God, I didn't notice that until just now. Flower Child. Hi, Mimir. That's okay. I already sent you a message last night. Said I did my notes already. So don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. And I said, if you want to send me tea for Potomac, and me send me tea. But thank God I did them. I don't even know. I mean, I'm going to start doing them from now on. I need to get my drink. Yeah, so we're talking about Potomac, and then last night was the finale of Salt Lake. So in between here and later, I guess 6, I'll do notes for Salt Lake's finale. So this is like I said, if you're listening on the audio side, you might want to fast forward the first 10 minutes so I get situated and get all my accounting, all my housekeeping stuff out of the way. Do it for Potomac and Salt Lake if you can, if you feel like it. If you're sick, don't worry about it. Hi Joel, if you're watching. All right, let's get into Potomac. Anybody else here? All right, so I have it on my notes app, so I don't have to look at my phone, but I'm not going to be able to see the chat. So are you okay to stay here? Or are you still? Oh, I have Dustin to take care of the chat because there's nobody here anyway. But there's 174 people watching, and I think we have the like button matches, so we're good. Okay, let's get into it. Did I say who I was? Reality with Kristen Marie. So yeah, it's the YouTube channel Reality with Kristen Marie, and you can follow me on all the socials at Reality with Kristen Marie. The Who Started You On podcast is just the name of the podcast. It's only on Apple and Spotify and YouTube. And oh yes, that's right. Starting on whatever Rhode Island starts, me and R&D, my original host from 4 years ago, R&D is going to do Who Started You On Rhode Island, and I mean it's a really cool fucking thing, like advertisement thingy that I'm going to put on. I gotta forget what the date is when they start. Can you guys hear me okay? I feel like I'm not loud enough today, but you can hear me okay, right? Okay. That's my notes. Alrighty. So this episode was called Attitude and Altitude. And like I said, we didn't think we were getting a new episode right away, but so this one has aired. And they start out with they showed like Wendy speaking at a class. I guess she was doing a speaking engagement at a graduation, which is like embarrassing now, looking back, because like, she did what she did. I'm starting to think she did, but anyway, and they show everybody, like they show in the very beginning. So yeah, then you go over to Stacy's house. She's teaching her daughter how to cut apples. Arabella, she's 9, she's cute. And then as soon as I show all that, then the toxic chick starts. Oh my god, now I gotta pick my nose. Sorry guys, hold on a second. Good. Sorry. Back to notes, Krista. Back to notes. Don't touch your face. Anyway, we know it's going to turn toxic because it's just the things that we have to literally talk about, right? Okay. With this episode is Trashley and Sharice's son. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of, I was on Trashley's side about it, but I thought about it as kind of weird. The fact that Giselle and Wendy and Angel think that Angel is fake. Trashley, Giselle, and Wendy, they keep saying how she was evicted, and they're going to her house knowing this, right? They're all still talking shit on her, and as far as like with the catfish stuff too, with her looks, her house is really big, by the way, but and then also we have Kay, who I feel like is stealing GNA's ideas. Why is Kay doing a wellness brand? Isn't that GNA, guys? I'm pretty sure it is. Hey Terry, I forgot to call you the other night, but it says it starts sometime in 2026. That sucks. Okay, love you. I feel like she stole Kay's idea. I mean, Kay stole GNA. Do we even have GNA anymore? Is GNA even a thing? But anyway, so like if we're gonna talk about whose side won, right? We have Trashley or Stacy. We have Giselle, Wendy, Trashley talking shit on Angel, whether you think that Angel's being overly. No, she's not. They're calling her like all kinds of like up by her name, literally. But this is another thing with this chick. Your movie, you supposedly, you're not evicted. We know you're not evicted. What you did is, for some reason, you thought that you wanted to work, you wanted to be on the Real Housewives of Potomac. You live in Colorado. You have a life in Colorado. You make sure to tell us about your great life in Colorado. Bitch, this ain't Real Housewives of Colorado. This is Real Housewives of Potomac. You don't know these people. I don't know why you're even here. Like, as much as I don't like the whole eviction thing, but it's kind of weird. Why did you even get hired? What are you doing? You literally told the realtor, you just didn't know you were going to film a little bit longer than you were. Just say it. And I don't like also how Trashley and Giselle are like, well, we have more information. We're not going to share it. You don't have more information. And I'm glad Angel said what's more information. But like, side note, why are you acting like you don't live in Potomac? So I'm confused. I get why you didn't buy a house there. Obviously, you didn't like it. But like, this wasn't trial and error. This wasn't like, let's see if she's cool. It's like, we're trying to look for permanent people here. And like, you're not helping yourself by acting like this great life in Colorado. I wouldn't move either. Like, maybe Bravo's setting up for Real Housewives of Colorado. That's the only thing I could think of. Okay. Also, Monique with her binder thing at the end. Me. All about her. It's all about her. It's all about her. I don't like how she's getting involved with the mess. I just think that, I don't know. I just said she's not doing shit on the show, and then this show she's up with this stuff. But okay, so we started out with, let's see. Okay, so Kay. So they start out with Kay, and she's in the parking lot of a thing, and she's talking about this billboard and how proud of herself she is. And she said this is her business, and she's going to make this her baby. I don't know, something. And it's like wellness, Kay Wellness, and I'm like, that looks like GNA, but she has a billboard. So she showcases her billboard. Greg's there, and Greg's like, oh, I'm glad she has a billboard. She's putting a lot of work into it. And it's like, okay, well, now she has a wellness and beauty brand, just like GNA. And again, it's like, okay, this is like Tipsy Girl. You know what I mean? This is Tipsy Girl all over again. This is like high body count hair all over again. It's like almost like Stacy when she stole like the weed idea. It is a Stacy stealing the weed idea. the happy weed idea, but putting it in a different language, you know? So anyway, you see that, and I'm just like, well, this isn't gonna go over well. Like, I don't why is Trashley and Giselle not invited? Because you know what you did. So like if they all have a problem with Stacy doing it, then you should have a problem with Kay doing it. Like even I don't care what the brand is. You stole this. You're doing the same type of brand. This is like 12 wick candle again. This is 12 wick and 7 wick candles again. This is what all this is. So basically, when it comes down to it, housewives steal each other's ideas. And I don't understand why Bravo expects them to have a side business. I know that they make their money off of it, but I mean, is it a requirement? I didn't think it was a requirement. In my opinion, it was started out as Real Housewives, married, Real Housewives. I mean, having a career is good though, but nobody can, not everybody can just be a famous podcaster like me. Just play one on TV. I'm just kidding. I don't know a famous podcaster. I just play one on TV. So stupid. Anyway, so then we show with them so that whole GNA thing happens, or not GNA thing, that whole billboard thing happens, right? And then Tia's showing up with her daughters, right? So Tia's dad used to live in this house, which I get the whole sentiment. There's my grandparents' house that I just found out was on an Indian burial ground is the house I've wanted to go back to my whole life. And so I get calling to people. This lady was so nice to them. Her name was Emily. So she's got her sister, her daughters, it's Tia, her sister, her daughters. And again, this is a scene where I'm like, okay, see, we're getting in with other people's information, other people's drama, not drama, but stuff. I don't need them to be going after each other. But yeah, so I didn't think that she lived in this house. It didn't seem like she did, but apparently she did. But she doesn't really remember it that well. But I guess her father passed away. So it's the house that her father's house that she kind of grew up in as well. And so the lady's letting her in, and she's got two grown sons, not grown sons, but two sons, and they're excited. It was nice. The lady was really, at first I was like, oh God, I feel so weird. I don't know if the people would ever let me walk through my grandparents' house, but I never thought they asked either. But this lady was so nice. She wanted to hug them in the end. But I get it. So you get very attached to those things. Like me, I've thought about this house my whole life. But they're walking around, and they're let the room free, and they're talking about how great her dad was, and it's sentimental, and they get really teary-eyed, and they're walking from room to room, and then literally there's this room, and there's a Rolodex, and it was open to her dad's birthday, which is weird, and it had some positive note on it, but it was just cool that they got to see that. It's a sign, But at first I was saying mean things about them just showing up to this lady's house, but then I felt bad because but it's a nice, really big, gorgeous house. But I thought it was just really cool though that they found that. Then it was opened up to his dad's birthday, June 11th, I think it was. But like I said, these are the kind of things I like that these women do with each other. They're not going after each other. So, and the lady was so, like I said, she was so nice to them. Hey, is that my sister? I know. Shasha, it's gotta be my sister. Shasha. I wasn't trying. I didn't notice until I started today. I was like, oh my God, guys, look at my fucking shirt. But so of course we can't get away with it just not being non-toxic. So that's my sister Shannon, by the way, I think. Shasha. We call her Shasha. Yeah. So next thing, Trashley. Okay. It's Trashley, it's Giselle, the two bitches, Trashley and Giselle. And what do you think they're doing? Who the fuck do these bitches think they are? How are you literally going to first of all, you're Kay stole your idea, but you should be worried about that. But no, you're worried about this literally whether Angel's been evicted or not. And sitting there talking shit on her when fucking goddamn it, Trashley, you don't even own your fucking house. Michael owned your house. You just got $10 million. And again, this isn't the scene yet, but literally she has a party for her kid. $10 million. I'm thinking I don't know. She's talking about going on dates and planes and stuff, taking a private jet and shit. But whatever, man. So we have Wendy and Giselle and Ashley, and Wendy shows up looking like she just jumped out of Candyland. I don't know what they're doing, but they sit down and they have lunch. Apparently, I don't remember the scene. I guess I missed this episode, but apparently Wendy had a fight with her mom, and they show her fucking mom telling her to shut the fuck up and like literally saying you called her attention seeking and screaming at her. And I'm like, oh my God, where do you find out? Oh my God, where do you find out that the money she's been giving you has been allegedly stolen? And she literally quit her job and lost everything. And basically, she's getting charged with a lot of felonies, her and her husband. And you're screaming at her about, well, fuck. And first of all, fuck the mom too. I don't know where that shit came from. I must have missed that whole entire thing. And I didn't really want to go back and watch either. Because all I'm thinking is like, fuck, the mom's going to lose her goddamn mind. Well, she probably already is because it's already happened. But like, she's been giving the mom an allowance. And I mean, if you're getting an allowance from me, maybe you should shut your mouth a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you don't fucking say shit to me. Or like, maybe I don't have to give you a allowance. Maybe I can't afford it. Maybe you made me feel like I need to steal. Maybe it's all the mom's fault. But she's like, attention seeking behavior. I was like, that's gaslighting 101. Anyway. But it's just kind of fucked up. Like, it's really fucked up. But Ashley has some weird shit with her forehead. Her 6 head's back. She's back. Sometimes it's 2 heads, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 6. It was looking good at BravoCon, and she was looking good on the boat. Something happened. And again, I know that she fucked Sharice's son, but he's 27, she's 37. Okay, so it would be like one of my friends sleeping with Zach. Like I told you, that my whole family, my father-in-law was sleeping with my friends. I really like it. There's some weirdness. I told you the whole story, so I can't even really. I'm not mad about it. Wendy also, she says something about like they're talking about that whole situation, and she also talks about Wendy's like, yeah, Timu, he was like my best friend at something. So like I guess I missed the whole episode. Stacey and Timu were hanging out, but they're all sitting there talking shit. The 3 of them about Angel, how she got evicted and shit, and they're going to Colorado and they're going to see like some $1 million mansion and shit like that. When again, I would not have you stay at my house either. You would be in an Airbnb too as well. I didn't like how Angel didn't stay the night with them, but that's another story. That was like a tired night because they just got there. But like only problem with Angel is her talking about how Colorado, like she's all about Colorado. I live here. Colorado is so great. Like, where do you see my scene and my fam, like my people and my house? And it's like, it's just not Real Housewives of Colorado. Bitch, you're in fucking Potomac. You're with a bunch of Potomac ladies. You obviously, they're going to take it as you don't want to be their friend. Like they're literally, and then maybe that's the truth. Maybe you're just fucking really, or Bravo is getting ready to introduce Real Housewives of Colorado. I've said it for a long time. Do it because look at the money over there. Their Airbnb was on that fucking mountain. It was on top of a mountain. The only house on top. It was like, I would have stayed there. I would have loved to stay there. But she didn't get evicted. We know that she only signed a lease for a certain amount of time. She thought that filming wasn't going to last as long as it did. Which again, Bravo should not be okay with that. You don't own a business there. You don't have friends there. I don't know where you came from, really, Angel. Like I don't like what they're saying about you, but I also think it's weird. It's not just clear up the fact that you don't want to be there and you just didn't want to re-sign a lease, or you just didn't want to look for a house because you really just don't want to be there. I don't know what you're saying about your business and launching it or something. I don't know, Angel. But I think that you could probably talk Angie into giving you Real Housewives of Colorado. I don't know. We just started the trip. We'll see if like how her friends are. But again, Giselle, you live in a house that looks like the fucking like MTV like Super Sweet 16 threw up all over your house. It's like bedazzled. It reminds me of it's a bedazzled house. And it's like, Giselle, what are you like what are you talking about? Like, thank God this bitch even like, I don't know, man. Like you're lucky you even have a house. You passed her holy whore. You lie all the time. And then Trashley wouldn't have shit without Michael and the 2 kids that she decided to have just to get fucking, I don't know, a child support and $10 million, which we tried to figure out. We don't think he's getting. She says she's getting 10 million, but I don't know. But anyway, so they're talking shit. That happens. And they didn't leave yet because right before that, we have stupid Trashley throwing a party for her kid. He's 6 years old, but her whole family's there. And it's like, and I'm looking at this party and I'm like, she's talking about like all this shit that she wants done for herself, but like, you think she'd be having like remember Dana, what Dana did for on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the party she did for what's her face, Drunky Poo, Pill Face. I don't know what you guys are saying. The $70,000 teacup party or whatever it was. I forget. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going on. Again, it's probably maybe she doesn't have that much money. Maybe that I don't know. But you think, like I said, the fact that you now have some kind of money from Michael, you think that people should take care of your family. If something happens to you, the husband that you're with, that's why you broke up with poor Josh, who's amazing and likes you. Like, I mean, like, take it. Because I don't know, man. Like, you're not really that good of a catch, Ashley. I'm just saying, like, you're trash. Trash. Fucking trash. And not many people are going to take care of your family. Again, and a good thing though. Well, so the party is a group of her family members getting together, and of course they're all walking up to her and they're like, "Ashley, I'm so proud of you, Ashley, and I'm your aunt, Ashley." It's like, oh my god, they know she got money. This is so weird. It just felt so awkward and weird. But anyway, it was a party for one of her kids. But anyway, like she, where's my notes? Sorry, I'm going this. The biggest thing that we learned from that is that John is in rehab. Her mom's husband or partner for 26 years. And the reason Ashley has such a hesitancy about helping her is because he doesn't do anything but drink. But Ashley's paying for her sister's college, her little sister's college, and I'm sure she's helping her out and stuff. And I think that they're trying to be proud of him. This is the first time ever in 26 years he's ever gone to rehab for drinking. The mom starts crying. I felt kind of bad for her, but she didn't look well. Her mom doesn't look well at all. I don't know. I hopefully this guy gets a job and her mom. Well, first of all, actually, if you have $10 million, your mom shouldn't have to work. Your mom shouldn't have to work now. So she shouldn't have to. But it looks like she went to Costco for this kid's party. And it's like, what are you spending your money on? Anyway, yeah, they're all walking up kissing her ass. Ashley, you're so amazing. Ashley, one after another. It's like you're so proud of yourself for stealing Michael's money. You're like, I'm so proud. I can do for my family now. You're not doing for your family. Oh, maybe you are because you make money doing this. Yeah. Whatever it is, what it is. I'm over it. But I'm glad that her dad went. And her uncle doesn't seem very happy about it, but uncle can shut the fuck up. It's Sheila's life. So, she just said she's proud of him. And I thought she was going to say she was going to leave him, but she started crying. So I don't know. Yeah. So next we have Monique's debuting. Oh yeah, she's debuting her book, your diary book. I mean, whatever. It's kind of Amanda. It's very it's cute, and we don't need 10 of them like Amanda does on Beverly Hills. Telling you the bitch is a scam. How many books about manifesting money can you write? And it's not even about manifesting money. You saw the stupid $333 classes she has that I'm just like, wow. No wonder she's been called a fraud. It is what it is. Anyway. So anyway, it's her, all her friends, and she's talking about how she read all these love letters from versions of herself on her healing journey. Oh God, it reminds me of Dylan McCabe and Dylan Mortensen, her healing journey. But it's like everybody, it seemed like her introductions were long. We don't get to see real time, but they're all there except for Angel. I think, or T was late. Somebody was late, but they're all being shady. And they're all being shady about it. Saying, oh, she talks forever, blah, blah, blah. And then Angel walks up there and Angel's like, oh, I'm so, as me being a writer as well. I'm like, geez. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to defend her, though. She does. Because she's like, she's not engaged. At this point, you don't want to be in, maybe you didn't make that decision until afterwards that you don't want to be in Potomac anymore. But don't let them, just prove you in that house or whatever. The information that Giselle and Ashley have are probably that she just did it for filming, and that doesn't mean she was a victim. She's saying that the lease ended earlier than they thought. That's obviously not true. That doesn't make sense. That's not how leases work. You sign a date to a date. Just say it ended and you just didn't feel like staying there. I don't fucking like you. Say, I don't fucking like you bitches. Look what you did to me. Like, you're honestly, like, I know somebody made a statement to her, like, Angel, if this is the worst you're getting it, like, this is what happens. Like, be lucky we're talking about you, because if we didn't like you, we wouldn't even give you a storyline. We wouldn't say shit to you or about you. We would give you anything. Kind of like what they do on Salt Lake, what they did to Mila. You guys don't even remember who the fuck Mila is, because nobody will talk to her. Same thing with Stacy. And I give Stacy so much props, because they can fucking fuck with her this whole time and she will make it a positive. No matter what they say to her, she turns it into a positive, except for when she kicked Wendy or somebody out of the weed thing. But like, she takes it and I'm just like, damn girl, like, Stacy. Because in the end, what do they always do? They play some stupid motherfucking game with production. I'm sure this was not Monique's idea, but production makes them play some fucking game where they got to say some dumb shit about each other. And I'm like, this is so fucked up. But anyway, so that happens. This is before they go to Colorado, though. Anyway, But she's like, she's on a healing journey because of her husband, which again, they tried to come at her and they tried to give Stacy to her and tried to feed her Stacy about hooking up with what's his face. You know, but they're just, these bitches are just fake. And then we gotta just realize that's what you signed up for. And Angel's fucking like, well, I'm a writer too. That's kind of crazy, but whatever. But they're all stealing each other's ideas. So Trash walks in, Giselle walks in, everybody's there. Monique starts off with it. She's like, this is a different version of myself. So going after the ladies and physically attacking them. I was meeting them where they're at, but now I'm on a healing journey. I'm all healed now. And, I give her props. She overlooked the whole thing with Stacy and her ex-husband. Probably not behind closed doors, but I mean, so she's got some upcoming release of this book. I don't know, I guess, but she reads the letter out of it. And her eyeshadow, the only thing I really cared about was her eyeshadow. It looked really fucking pretty. Monique's eyeshadow looked amazing that night. I tried to recreate it today, but it didn't work. But that's what I was focusing on. And they're all talking about how long-winded she is, and they're like, she's like, it's all about herself and blah blah blah. Like she did say, I named it Love Letters to Myself. Then she's like, well, I might have been healed, but I'm not going to get rid of the shadiness. And I'm like, oh, here the fuck we go. So you're still going to be shady. And now it's like, okay. So she's like, well, I'm a binder bitch. And all the women start rolling their eyes. And she's like, please just open up your, it starts out good. She's like, please open up your blank binders, please. And she's like, I'm going to give you all a project to do. And she's like, each of you write down in a tab something about yourself or what you think about yourself, right? Or what you feel about yourself. And then they do that. And then they have to tell each other or they hand over the binders, like they all switch binders, right? And then they look and they say, now you write down what you really think of that person. Like say Ashley's like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm good, I'm a good mom. And then, say like, Wendy gets it. And she's got to say what she thinks about Ashley. And I'm like, this is not healing. And Monique's whole thing is she's like, it's one thing to think about yourself and what you feel about yourself, but when you see how others see you, and it's like, but do you really give a fuck how others see you? I mean, should you? I mean, yeah, you should be self-reflective, right? And want to change things. But if you're writing all these good things about each other, the last thing you want is want your friends to be like, nah, bitch, that ain't you. Nah, bitch, you're not good at mom. You know what I mean? And like, of course, they were like, they fucking took the opportunity to fucking call Angel a catfish again. That's where it goes wrong for me. Like, why are you fucking with her looks? Why? And as this is happening, I'm looking at her contact photo, right? So one of the girls is calling her. I think it was Stacy, and she's calling Angel, and you see the contact photo that comes up for her face. And I look, I get it. It looks nothing like her, but whatever, bitch. I'm fucking literally, I look at me. I am filtered. Any pictures I have, I filter the fuck out of them, especially my logos and shit, right? But like, I mean, you guys see what I look like right here. You know what I mean? The only thing I do is get like smoothing on. But the thing is, like, why the fuck are you ugly ass bitches? Like, you and your fucking six head, Ashley. And you're fucking, I mean, let's be real. Like, I don't like to make fun of people's looks, but when you fucking are constantly bringing this the fuck up and then you expect her to let you stay in her house. This is another reason why you're not allowed to stay in her house. First of all, there's no room. But the funny thing is, she actually takes 3 of the women with her. So I think it's Stacy, and I'll get to that part, but she lets 3 of the ladies stay in her house with her. But again, the Airbnb is amazing. It is on the top of a mountain, and we'll see. I'll play the sneak peeks and stuff. Amir, can you do that for me? You might have already done it. Send me the sneak peeks and stuff for this week for Potomac if you feel like it. So they all pass these grinders around, and Giselle gets Stacy's, and she decides not to write anything in it. Again, fucking with her, like, it's just crazy. She's like, oh, she's crazy, she's nuts, and Stacy's like, I know, I'd rather say nothing than something. And again, they're always calling Stacy out, and she always just is like, taking it on the chin. And she's like, I don't understand the point of this game, and neither the fuck do I. I don't understand it at all. It's Ashley writes a bunch of shady shit about Stacy, and then also writes about, and Giselle writes shit about calling Angel a catfish. And it's like, like, why did Monique probably even pick this game? It sounds like a production game. We're like, we need these bitches to fight. We got to get them drinking. We get them together. We have to force them to hang out. And let's have them play some stupid fucking game. It's like fucked up. They keep picking on her looks. Again, the cat. This is like, so they don't, not only did they do it, like they did it with like last week or two, when one of the other games they were playing, something about a catfish again. And then here we are, something about a catfish again. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you already made your fucking point. You know that her filtered pictures don't look like her. You've said it. Why do you keep saying it? Like, that's where I want to punch this bitch right in the face. Like, if I were her, if I, at this point, if I were Angel, yeah, now maybe I'm not moving back to Potomac. You better hope the Bravo doesn't fire you for that. And maybe you should pitch the Real Housewives of Colorado, because at this point, I wouldn't want to. I don't think I can handle Giselle with, you know, doing this again. I just can't. I know what it is. She also got in a fight right before they were leaving. She gets in a fight with Angel over this stuff, and Angel says, or she says, if Angel, like, maybe I should just, because when the catfish thing happens, she's like, I don't understand why you're doing this. I'm inviting you in my home. Maybe I should rethink that. And she kind of uninvites Giselle, and then Ashley, or no, invites Ashley, Trashley, and then Giselle goes, well, if she's not going, I'm not going. I'm like, what is this, her new Robin? This is her new Robin. This just proves to me that Giselle can go, because she's still mean. She's still a fucking bully. She still thinks that she can just like have no storyline and just pick on others. Then you need a fucking stylist, bitch. Like, there's one time I thought you looked really pretty, and I think it was like this season episode, like 4 or 5. She's in some restaurant and her hair's like really curly, like her natural curl, and like she just looks amazing. I was like, oh man, she's like stepping her game up. The doors, somebody's trying to open the door. There's nobody here. I'm the only one here. It's 12:46, and I'm gonna open the door because somebody's trying to open the door, and it's either the cat or the ghosts. Who is it? What baby cat is that? Why aren't you coming over here, little baby cat? Why are you jiggling the door? How do you jiggle the door? You're not human. Mom, you're not human. Okay, so that's really weird. You don't have thumbs. I don't know how you could jiggle the lock. Weird. Weird. Okay. Anyway. Okay, what do I need? Oh, could you just get me you know how they do the sneak peeks and stuff for next week or whatever? And maybe like an after show. Did we do Potomac after? Was that Salt Lake? Oh, Salt Lake. Yeah. Potomac, maybe. I don't know if you feel like it. But I can go into it after my notes if you want. Where's my notes again? I can't say. Okay. Again, catfish thing. So she gets upset. Angel really does get upset. She does get upset. And she's like, I'm putting a lot of care into this trip. And like, I don't know why you keep coming after me. And they go the whole thing with her. And then again, she's like, I think it was Kay goes, I don't understand the point of this game, what to call people out. And like, why do you keep saying she was evicted? And Ashley, Trashley, and Giselle go, well, we have other information. Yeah, we've heard other. Then say it. Oh, we're not an authority to say it. Then don't fucking bring it up. Like, you keep saying she's a catfish. You keep saying she's evicted. We made your fucking point. Now, like I said with Teresa and Marge, now shut the fuck up. She told you to shut the fuck up. It's over. Called conflict resolution, bitches. Why do you keep doing it? It's like constant. And it was wrong the first time. It's wrong the second time. It's wrong the third time. The eviction shit, they keep it going when they get to the fucking into Colorado, and they keep up the catfish thing. And it's like, you know what? You and your little fucking butt buddy Trashley get to share a room in Colorado. But again, who cares? I don't even think you should be there. Like, again, don't be surprised when she doesn't want you at your fucking her house. Like, it's a cash trip, so obviously they all have to be there. It's just so fucking rude. Like, it's just so rude. And Monique's like, this was an epic fail. What did you think was going to happen? You know these bitches. What did you think was going to happen when you have them all sitting around with the 8th housewife, fucking what's his goddamn face, Alex Baskin motherfucking Robbins, and creating a bunch of drama with shit that we don't know nothing about, and we're like, what's happening? But that's not seem that it's just I like you said, it's hard to defend Angel, but in this I have to do that, like, because whether it was Angel or anybody other women, you're going too far now. Like, you're really going too far. Like, to keep saying it. And again, you actually don't own your fucking home. Michael, your ex-husband, who fucked you over so bad with money, didn't give a fuck about you, owns your goddamn house. You make a lot of money. And I don't, everybody thinks it's only like the 200 or 300. I think she makes over 5. I really do. She's been on there a long time. After 5 years, they get over $1 million sometimes. I mean, but then again, these franchises are so different. Like, they pay them. I don't get it. Like, I don't know how. I mean, you do it by performance or by, ratings, but the ratings are across the board usually the same. Anyway, let me move my notes again. Sorry. Yeah. So again, I think that we really should just like have Real Housewives of Colorado and or Sedona. I think we need a Colorado because I think that Rhode Island's going to work. It's going to be like our New Jersey. I'm not giving up on Jersey, but I think that we should do Maine or like Cape Cod. I think that we should do Phoenix or Colorado, or not Phoenix, maybe Sedona, Colorado. And we need one in like Texas, but fuck Dallas. We can't do Dallas again. I can't do it. They all look like Gretchen and like John Benet Ramsey's. Um, and I'm not giving up on Jersey either, but I feel like we need to have Kim D back. And I'm going to say this, even Teresa. Oh my God. And Teresa. Oh God, I can't stand looking at Jen Aiden anymore. I can't look at her. I literally told her to fuck off the other day on Instagram, and I don't know why. I know it's gonna start. I knew it was gonna start a bunch of shit, and I don't know where she was. She was at some event, and she posted, and I said, "Fuck the fuck off. Nobody's gonna forget about Jersey Mike's. That's who you really are. So stop with your fake posting your fake bullshit." And I'm like, Krista, and I also have seen. I know I'm side noting right now. I've seen the other one who I was doing the Patreon with to re-expose Teresa is doing her posting things again. So whatever, man. I guess we're not going to continue the Patreon together. It's like, fine. I don't know. And I'm not even mad at the fact that like you were 5 different accounts. And so maybe that many people weren't really turning against Teresa. It was just like, it is what it is. But I said, why not expose? Why not do Jen Aiden? What is the point in having this binder if we're not going to do anything with it? And I don't know if she's doing anything with it, but I mean, I was willing to sit there and do all the shows with her, so she'd have to just talk to nobody. Because people forget what Jen Aiden did and what Teresa did, and I felt bad continuing. But it's just got to know if it does happen, if we continue to do what we did with Teresa, with Jen and Teresa were doing the same things together. I'm just refusing to say Teresa's name because of Joe. I don't want to be the asshole. You know what I mean? It's like, because I was going to be the one, I was doing it to remind him not to forgive her. And then he did. And I'm like, oh God, no, we can't do this. And now I feel like an asshole if we keep doing this, even though we know it wasn't really done for the show, because if it was done for the show, they'd be filming by now. And if Bravo would have picked the cameras back up, and they didn't really care. And I don't know if they're waiting to see how long this lasts. I don't know how long this could last. I mean, Teresa had it in her head that she has to fuck her brother over. So I don't know if she's going to make it back on the show. And I don't know what she's going to do if she doesn't want to focus on her fucking piece of shit marriage and her scumbag, no wearing pajama wearing motherfucking man bun wearing TikTok making, like doing the wooga woof and parking lots of shit screaming I'm winning, that guy right there. Like, you want to see like that guy. Like, I don't know how long that guy will let anything for Teresa stay. Like, I think she needs the money. Remember how he said he's going to retire, Teresa? He's going to retire. That's what he said. And then, like, literally 2.2 seconds later, becomes her manager. And then all downhill from there. And guys, I keep saying this, and nobody ever picks up on this part. I don't think they're legally married. I'm pretty positive that they're not, which is a fucking good thing for her. That's one less fucking goddamn thing. And again, with those, this is a 50-50 state. If one fucks somebody, like the same thing with like Eddie and Wendy, like you're getting charged together, like you're both getting the same charges, whether one did it all, and you know what I mean. So if he goes down, Teresa goes down too. I don't know. Kim D keeps mentioning that this time next year we're going to be watching them in prison, and I'm just like, oh shit. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Why did I even get on that subject? Yeah, we need to stop playing silly games, okay? Like it's just not working. Kay ruined. I liked Kay a lot, and I just don't think that she's a good fit anymore. She just did what they call excuse Stacy of doing. She just did Tipsy Girl. She just did 7 with Candle, 12 with Candle Girl. She does what she's doing. It's like it's high body count hair. It's what it is. And it's like it's Stacy and the weed thing. And you know what? Oh my God, Eddie's gonna lose his license, right? For the weed. Guess who's gonna pick the license probably up? Oh my God, guys, Stacy's probably gonna buy his license. I don't know. That's like liquor. I don't know if you can do that. But Stacy's gonna be the one who's gonna be like the weed distributor in that state. She's gonna take over because he's gonna lose his weed distributing thing. No doubt. Maybe that wasn't a bad idea. Look, Stacy reminds me of Brittany. They pick on her, and Brittany just keeps fucking taking it on the chin, and so does Stacy. It's crazy. I don't know, because I really think though that Brittany's not as dumb as they make her out to be, and as much as they bully her, and as well as Stacey, she's not as stupid as they make her sound. And weak. The only people that I find continuously weak is Jackie Goldschneider. So and fucking Alexis, those bitches are weak. And Carlos needs to fucking get a grip, dude. Get a fucking goddamn grip. What are you doing, Carlos King? You're gonna bring him back, But this is just, I don't want to hear another fucking word. I don't want to hear your bestie Gretchen. I don't want to hear about it, Alexis. I can't. You're fake as fuck. I don't know. Nobody gives a fuck what you have to say. I don't know who lied to you, Carlos. I don't know who Delulu you, but you drank the Delulu juice thinking that we want to hear what these bitches have to say. Get a goddamn co-host that's normal, please. Anyway, back to the silly games. So okay, well, it gets really good because they show up at the house. Well, first they have to go to the airport, which is just getting them all on an airport and not complaining. They fucking complain about the fact that they're all so Angel's there. Angel is already there. She calls, she's in Colorado, and she says, I'm getting things ready for when you guys come. Of course, she's going to go there first, right? And you see Stacey calling her, and she asks about the altitude sickness, and that's when you see her phone, and you're like, oh my God, Angel, you do look like a completely different person, which is fine. It is what it is. So do I. Okay, whatever. But if that's like your story plot where they're making fun of you, make sure your pictures aren't filtered. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever, it is what it is. But who the fuck are they to say something? Yeah, the eviction shit. We have to it's there's two things got to go. And then I have a bunch of notes where I'm like losing my mind about Trashley. What other fucking word would you use, Trashley? Piece of exclamation. Oh, okay. So she says, oh, the catfish explanation. She tries to make an excuse for writing the catfish thing in her little binder. And she's like, I'm sorry, did I use the word catfish? What other fucking word were you trying to, what word would you have used? What would make that okay? What word would make that okay? What other word is there for catfish? You fucking liar. Don't accept her apology, Angel. Well, accept it, and then, like you said, like what you did to them in Colorado, make them stay in the bunk bedroom. Shen, like remember when we were at the remember the vacation from hell, and they had the bunk bedroom. That's what this place they put those two girls in the bunk bedroom. I wish we could find that tape, Shen. Me and my sister, we have a family vacation that we called Vacation from Hell, and it's all of my family. That's my aunt, my uncle, my cousins and stuff, and like my mom, my dad, my sister, brother, dude. And it was so many videos of us, and it's so funny. It's like it's really long. I think Aunt Eileen had it, but every time we would go on vacations and stuff, there'd always be a bunk bedroom and shit. That's like a kid. That's where they were staying in. But again, at this place, like, and then she puts Wendy in the suite that's in the basement suite, which is a whole floor itself. It's kind of like Ralph's suite on Atlanta. But so yeah, they talk about the altitude sickness, and all of a sudden, though, because of the altitude change, Kay just starts getting drunk and laughing. Or she's high on oxygen or something. She takes like a sip of something and she gets like really like weird, and then she starts crying and really emotional, and it's because of the altitude. I didn't know that would do that to people, but they bring them up. So they get there, they go on the plane, they complain about that, but they all show up together. Angel greets them, and she's so nice, and she's like, hey ladies, welcome to Colorado. Hey, here's your two, it was like, I don't know, 3 limos, or like, I don't know, to pick them up, but one's a truck that she has her and she's driving, and then I think there's like a limo or something. I don't know. There's 3 different cars, but I forgot they have to have all their shit too. So it's not just them, it's all them and all their luggage. So a bunch of cars pick them up, and they don't know that they're going to an Airbnb, which again, I mean, she never really said you're staying at my house. They're going there basically to see what her house looks like, to be nosy. But again, this is not Real Housewives of Colorado, but hey, whatever. And then Monique's like, this is my first girl tripping. Yay. Single life, hot girl summer. I'm like, oh my God, Monique. Monique's the same. I love her. She's great, whatever. She's just, it is what it is. Angel's in a cowboy outfit, and Stacey, they match. I don't know what happened, but they're matching. They both have black cowboy hats and some denim shirt on. And yeah. And it seems like they all took gummies or something. I don't know. Well, Angel and like Kay seems like they took gummies. And she's like preaching togetherness and sisterhood, and we're gonna have a good time. And here's my SUV limos. Everybody get my SUV limos, and I can drive one. And I don't know. It's not even a Sprinter van. Again, because it's a Sprinter van, like, but there's cameras in them, so They go to an hour, so they drive an hour to the house of the Airbnb, and then her house is also an hour from there. I thought that was weird. I mean, I hope she stays with them tomorrow night or the next night, because like, you're an hour away. What do you have them there for if you're not gonna do girl stuff? And again, you'll go out during the day and stuff, but like, don't you want to, like, when you go on vacation with people, you kind of want to stay pretty close by. Oh my God, guys, I feel like I'm getting a cold. I don't get sick ever. Like, I think I'm jinxing myself. I never get sick. I don't get the flu. I get nothing like that. And my body's achy, and I'm losing my voice. And that never happens. I don't ever get sick. And then I found out my sister-in-law Lauren had the fucking super flu or some super fucking flu since Christmas, where we were all together on Christmas. And I don't know, I think it's been over a week and a half right since Christmas. So, but I mean, I don't get sick. I've never been vaccinated. I get sick. But I don't feel well, guys. My body's hurting. I might have to go jump. I might have to go grab 2 Tylenol before we finish this. But, so yeah, so they get there, and then I don't know, they're in like I don't know if they're in the room. They get to the Airbnb, and then they're all sitting in like the living room or whatever. And Giselle's like, you know what? You've been evicted. We just know you've been evicted. Bottom line. And now here comes Trashley with her stupid fucking literally like, Angel, we know it. We've got more information. Angel's like, what the fuck do you bitches mean? She's like, you tell me where your new information came from. And again, they say, well, we can't reveal our sources. Well, then shut the fuck up then. You and they're like, oh, but then she's like, why are we staying in the Airbnb? I thought we were staying in her mansion. And it's like, why would you ever still think things have changed? People have now said that she's a catfish again and called her out and said she's a fucking, about what she did with the eviction, not eviction. And, it is what it is. It's like, you're not going to stay there. But they have to go about 100 steps to get up to the house. Again, to have a problem with the fact that it's rented, but it's gorgeous. It is fucking gorgeous. And again, she also has kids at her house and a husband. So I don't really think it's like weird. It would be weird for you bitches to be there. Like, where are you going to stay? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. There's a lot of you and a lot of things, and a lot of items, and a lot of drinking. And why? I don't know why. I mean, she should have clarified you're going to an Airbnb. I don't know why. Could have clarified. But again, they're going to have a problem with it no matter what, because that's who they are. And then, of course, they get there and they talk shit on her again. And Angel's kind of like, look, I don't want to do this. I'm allowing you to be in my home. I'd appreciate it if you would just stop. And I'm just like, it's just as crazy. Like, you fucking weirdos. Why would you still think she let you stay there? And of course, there's going to be a problem because you keep talking poop. So she keeps trying and trying and trying. And again, like Mamira said, it's hard to defend her because I feel like she's trying to lay out the Real Housewives of Colorado. She just pulled a fast one with the Potomac shit. I don't know how she got on there. I don't think she's coming back. I think that she needs to pitch Real Housewives of Colorado and show who her friends are. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? It looks so beautiful. I mean, God, they need to do one there. I think Rhode Island's going to work out. Like, I feel like we need new blood and new cities. We get excited for new cities. Look at Salt Lake took off right away. Not because of Jen Shaw. We also, now we're out of the element of like where the criminologists, like the criminal behavior, we're not going for it. Like, we don't want it anymore. But for a while, that's the only reason we're watching is, and if it wasn't, and then again, people say how boring it is when when there's no criminalistic behavior going on. I'm over on my YouTube side, and Shan, you still there? Hey, Kath, thanks for being here. Terry, only 3 of you. That's nice. I love you guys. I wish that I could see the chat for other fucking platforms. I didn't notice the other day too. There's a lot of Instagram people chatting, but I feel like they could set up for the Real Housewives of Colorado the way that she's acting. She's got it looks like, from what I see from we'll see the previews, but it looks gorgeous. Okay. But she's also bringing 3 of the women with her to stay at her house, I think. And again, Giselle's like, that's not fair. That's not fair. You're taking some girls to your house. And and I'm just thinking to myself, like, this is why you don't give out participation trophies when you're a kid, because Giselle thinks that she should have everything everybody else has. They always want, and exactly, like her and Robin, remember they left, or that was somebody else. Like, I don't know, Laverne and Shirley on one of the shows, they actually left and went to go stay at a hotel. I think it was Robin and Giselle before, remember? Because they didn't like their rooms, or was it Luann? I don't know, whatever, the fish room thing. But again, like, this is why, I don't know. She'll always think she should have everything else. Again, you weird ass bitch. She's got kids. You called her a fucking catfish, and you get an eviction. It is weird. You're an hour away though.
But she's like, okay, ladies, well, I'm going to go home now. You guys have had a long flight. She shows them to the rooms. I forgot about that part. Again, some of the rooms are gorgeous. Some of them are just whatever. Again, I don't care. I live the shore. We have shore houses. We would stay. We would sleep in bathtubs. Okay, I would sleep in a bathtub. We slept in, but this place is gorgeous. So any room you get, be grateful. Okay. But Giselle and Ashley have a problem with it. Of course, they have a problem with it. Again, why do you think you deserve anything more than that? Wendy gets a whole suite downstairs, where she probably should have put them too. But Wendy's very grateful, and it's a whole nice suite. It's kind of cute. But they show a little bit of the preview for next week, and it's like they're everybody screaming. She's like, it's back to toxic again. Like, keep screaming, the bitch got evicted, and it's not going to work out well. And Giselle's like, we got more information. Like, you brought it the fuck up. Like, literally, I think that, and Angel's like, let's hash this out. Angel's like, she's like, actually, I'm not leaving. I'm not going into tomorrow with this negative energy. I want to know who told you that, where you got your information, and that's it. She goes, this is what happened. My lease ended before I thought it would, and then before I thought it would. So basically, yeah, she just put it backwards. It is what it is. It's not our business anymore. Who cares? Unless you're setting up for Real Housewives of Colorado, just show them that you have a house, that you own it, and that you didn't get evicted. You just don't know if you want to stay in Potomac. Again, I don't know why I signed up for Potomac. I thought you were going to be like new cool blood Ash, but we could do without. We could do without Angel. Honestly, let her do. I mean, honestly, I want to know if you have friends in Colorado, because you don't care about these bitches apparently. So who are your friends? Let's see if we can get something going, and let's bring Karen back. Where's Karen? So anyway, that's the end of that. So then we end with them basically the first night in Colorado when she leaves, she's leaving, and they're like, oh, you're not staying with us. I mean, it is getting, they did have a long day. They did drive, they flew, they drove for a long time, and it's the end of the day. They, everybody's not, it's kind of not really doing much that night. So Angel looks, she does, but look, they're picking on her. But they are, and that's what I want to ask you guys, like, so whose side are you on? Because it's hard to be on either one. Like, I think, well, no, I have to be on her side when it comes to Trashley and Giselle fucking with her like this. But let's look at the preview. I think, like, where it ended, and it was going to start next week, and then I think they have an after show. I'm not sure. I always forget. God, I'm achy. I should go get 2 Tylenol real quick. Is my fucking algorithm telling people I'm live? That's a good question right now. Let me look at whatever. What time is it? I'm trying to keep the hour. Trying to keep just the first few starting on down to an hour, but now I can't do the time. How long have I been doing this for? Oh, it's almost been an hour. Okay. So yeah, if you are listening to something who's starting on podcast side, that's what I'm talking about right now. I mean, I'm on kind of both sides. Oh no, I'm never gonna be on Ashley and Trashley. I'm sorry, Trashley and Giselle's side. I'm just not. Because you're making fun of people's looks over and over and over. We get it. We think she's catfish. We get it. She filters her pics. Like, so the fuck the people. And you know what? There's a lot of pictures of Monique that look. They all do it. They all do it. They all do it. So whatever, it is what it is. But you keep saying it, and that's the problem. Yeah, I think they should do it, don't you? Oh my God, did you see? Okay, so there was a short by Steve B. McBee, McBee Dynasty, is that what it's called? Steve is getting, so he can write. So Steve Senior's in prison, right, for I think what 2 or 3 years, and so the young Steve, he did like a TikTok or something, and he's like, my dad just wants to know where Merry Christmas, and everybody's writing him letters, and he wants you to know that he gave his address out and said he writes everybody back. I was like, oh, it was kind of nice to get an update on him and to know that he did take his punishment. Again, it's beyond me why people commit fraud and then they go on TV. I don't understand it. It keeps happening. I don't understand the psychology behind it. I don't think I ever will. I don't understand. Tom did it. Erica did it. Teresa and Joe did it. Look at all the people that do it. 2 years. It's not bad. That's actually not that bad for what he did. I mean, remember Shay said it's very common to do what they did. They just got caught. And I know that he was trying to, remember they were trying to get that loan to pay it off. But I like that he's there and he's taking his, he's probably learning some lessons, a hard life lesson there. Exactly. But the fact that he is like he's writing people back, I think is good. And you know what I think probably too is probably gonna happen. I think what's her name, Ghislaine. I want to call her Ghislaine. We'll call her Ghislaine. She's probably fucking standing by him, and he's probably using her for support while he's away. I think Mom and McBee needs to take over the farm. I love their mother. I love Christy. I love her. I think that she is. I didn't watch the end of the season. I don't know why. I gotta start. Like, I know that I haven't been talking about Vanderpump because it hasn't been on. I haven't been talking about Southern Charm, but I'm gonna get caught up. We're gonna get caught up. I'm gonna do Salt Lake later. I'll come back later and do it. Or maybe even sooner than 6. I don't know. I didn't make a thing for it. Let me go into my notes. Not notes. My Did you send me any emails with me? Mary probably did. I pay you in smiles. I'm just kidding. I need my clothes. I need my cool. I need my flower jeans to start coming. I can't stand Timo. It takes forever. Okay. Oh, you sent me some good shit. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, yeah, like Andy. Okay, so. Oh, somebody wrote me. Oh, nice. Somebody wrote me a letter or an email that wants to. You open the guests on your podcast. I work with people who think they're on it. Oh, cool. Okay. He's an agent. Never mind. Oh no. Okay. I'm sorry. This is Anna the Brain since I souls. Nice. Let's. Oh my god. Okay. Cool. I'm sorry. I'm reading my emails. I got some collabs coming up. Cool. So nothing about Potomac, huh? No Potomac tea. Let's go on other stuff then. So Andy storms off last night, huh? Did you guys see it? Let's watch it real quick. Of course he does, because you know why? They don't shut the fuck up. You know? It's weird. All the clothes that I ordered on TV show up on the ad when I play the Rowdy Bird thing. It's so weird. Does she? And so Steve Sr. gave her crap. It wouldn't go anywhere. And she's doing well. Good. I know. I'm glad. Because he apparently cheated on her the whole time. It's fucked up. Look, so I got these jeans that came the other day. The only jeans I don't have is these, but this shirt's here. This shirt's coming. Like, ask my sister. When I like something, I buy it in like every color. I got George that. I think the men's. Yeah, anyway. All right, so we got some tea we can look at. This is Andy. So I don't know, was it filmed, I guess, last night? I'm assuming it was filmed. Or the trailer came out. That's what was the trailer. Anyway, finale was last night. We'll talk about it later on. But so it says Andy Cohen is seen storming off the set of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 6 reunion in the just released trailer for the 3/4. So let's start. We talked about the fact that they filmed this. Okay. It's Bronwyn Newport, liar bitch. Fraudwyn Newport, 40, confirms her separation from Todd Bradley. Lisa Barlow, 51, gets emotional about her marriage to John Barlow. And Mary Cosby, 53, cries about her son Robert, of course. Crosby Jr. being back in jail. Well, guess what? Tough love. I am a tough love person. Heather Gay, 51, announces the end of her friendship with Meredith Marks. Wow, 54. Whitney Rose, 39, admits to personal hardship. And Brittany Bateman, 54, walks off amid a spat with Lisa. You don't think I'd scream from the rooftops if I landed Captain Jason? Oh, that's right. I'd be wearing a sailor suit, Heather declares as the sneak peek begins. Oh, her sleeping with Captain Jason. Ceiling Rose of a romance with the Blow Ducks. Oh my god. Anyway, send help says. Meanwhile, an emotional support bear with Jared Osmond's voice says, "I do love you, Britt. I really do love you, Brittany." I guess she gave him a new one. As things get serious, Andy mentions that it seemed like John admitted to embarrass Lisa on camera as Lisa wipes away tears. Also, no, he wasn't embarrassing her. He needs to stick up for himself, Andy. I remember that moment. And also, getting emotional is Whitney, who leaves the set after saying, "I'm just personally going through something very hard myself. Can I have a minute?" Then when Andy asks if Robert Jr. is behind bars, Mary confirms, and she breaks down. I'd rather him there be that. I get it, Mary. She can't do a better job than what she's doing. Mary has, for a mother who doesn't know anything about addiction and like this is just a new thing for her, she is doing the best thing for him that she could possibly do. She could not handle this better. Although is not much is addressed in terms of Bronwyn's separation, aside from her declaring Todd and I are separated, Whitney doesn't hold back in regard to the plain drama between Meredith and Brittany. Good. You lied about me, Whitney tells Meredith. I stand by everything I witnessed on the plane. Elsewhere, Lisa goes to bat with Angie Casanivas, 52, stating false accusations. I'm not the source. I bought a scroll. Angie replies, telling Andy to open that at the table, then turn to Brittany. It's not okay. Brittany cries as Lisa asks, are you really that disgusting? Wow. Brittany then storms off, fuck this. Also in the trailer, Meredith, we're going to have to watch the trailer. Meredith accuses Heather of screeching at her for 2 months. Fuck you. Our friendship is over from this point on. Heather replies, warning, buckle up, Meredith. What the fuck? They found out that she's the fucking one, isn't she? As the back and forth continues with the cast, Andy unsuccessfully tries to interject before Stan. I think they found out that she is a Finsta. All right, so we're going to play it. Oh my God. That looks so good. Okay, let's play it. He wasn't trying to embarrass us. I see somebody else did the same thing. Andy's a fucking dick sometimes. Where's the trailer at? Is there a link to the trailer? Probably. City. Come on. Reunion. Where's the word reunion? Oh, come on, I don't know. Watch it. It's probably on YouTube though, right? Oh, fuck, let's go to YouTube. Let's go. It says video, but I don't see the video. Or do I? Nope. Yes. Let me close this. Oh shit. Don't kick me out of my thing. Please don't kick me out. Where are you guys at? Alright, let's go see what's on YouTube. Hi. I'm on it. So after the finale, Krista, are you still on the wrong team? I'm not on Lisa's team. I didn't watch the finale though. I haven't watched it yet. I'm not on Bronwyn. I'm not on Fraudwyn's team. Having a seizure. Katie from Potomac. Katie from Potomac. Who's Katie from Potomac? Katie from Potomac. Oh, no shit. Are you talking about a different... Why am I on the wrong team? No, I'm not. You're on the wrong team. It matches my shirt. It matches my wall, doesn't it? My sister... I noticed it. My sister noticed it. It's cute, isn't it? It's from Timo. I got a bunch of them like this. I'm fucking psycho. It's thin too. It's nice, cute. You should come up, bitch. Oh, it's Friday or Wednesday. You're going to work, aren't you? Isn't it cute? I'm like a flower child now. But I need Meredith. I want to see what happened on the plane. I think that I don't know why Heather is ending their friendship, and I'm suspecting that it has to do with Finsta. I think that she does understand like right now. Oh my God, please, yay! I love when you come up. I love it. I love it. Love it. I was going to talk about it later, but I think if they go to work, right? But here, I'll put it later now. Just listen, honey, please. I mean, just Larja and Jacqueline, please. Or if we're going to talk about this, if you're coming up, you're going to have to engage with the what we're talking about. Sorry, I'm not picking my nose, but I am. Oh, cool. Thank you. All right, I'm going to wait for you, and I'll play the reunion trailer. Yeah, so I'm going to watch the finale as soon as I get off of here, and then I will I'll come back and I'll talk about it. But I should wait for you. Visual effects. Okay. I wish my reality doesn't light up either. I wish it did. If it lit up, it would look really cute. It lights up actually, but it's good glares. Kathy, what's your responsibility to determine what's wrong? Oh, I don't like it. I don't want anybody even talking about that. It's like it's like nobody's. Sorry, the other day I wasn't like, you know what I mean? I was a little upset that I didn't know why you wanted me to unmod you, because I only do it so you could be part of the members only. Because I couldn't get you a membership, but then you have one anyway. Because I give them out and they don't give them to whoever they want, and I'm like, no, I want my people. But I love her. I love Terry so much. I really wish they watched The Affair with me on a Friday night. Like, I wish you guys would do. I want to engage. So her and Erin used to. I think they still do it. They do a scripted show and they watch it together on Friday nights. I think they talk about it. But I want to watch The Affair again. But I like to have somebody to talk with. But yeah. Oh my God. Hello. Is this Lisa Barlow or
Hi, baby gorgeous.
Hey, Lisa. Thanks for showing up, Lisa. Can you tell me what happened, Lisa?
I love your shirt so much.
I know. I heard when you walk into the bar, everybody tells you how great you look all the time. So
I mean, because I am great at everything, and my hair is Kerastase, shiny and beautiful, and
It
I
is.
only care about myself, and that's okay because I'm a real housewife and that's what you're supposed to do.
I know. All right. So I didn't watch it.
You have to watch the finale because I honestly think that you might like Lisa a little bit. A little
I'm
bit.
starting to. I'm starting to because I'm seeing her be not like she's not. She's being genuine. I think when
Well,
when
she cried in the finale
oh,
about her, about herself and about, the
what's
things
going
that go on in her life. And
on? Well, what did we never find out? She's always saying everything's perfect. So
she mentioned something like when she was younger, she had to take care of her younger sisters. I know she has a lot of siblings.
right.
And I know she said something about, the reason why, because they said that she hides behind like her things, like all of
Right.
her stuff, which she does.
She does.
But
Yeah.
there's a reason why people do that. And I think
Yes.
it's because what she described is she has to always like reassure herself like of her accomplishments. And she does that by hiding behind all of the things and all of the accomplishments that she has, because I think deep down she does have very, very low self-esteem. And I think that
Yeah.
she's not truly proud of,
You're
the
right.
things that she's accomplished. And I don't know, she like broke down on the finale and it kind of made me think more. I mean, I stand behind her no matter what, but it
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
me think a little bit that like it is a front, like all of these,
Yeah.
this over, how she's so confident and she's so conceited and full of herself. That's just like a front. Like I just think
Yeah.
that like it's masking how she really feels about herself. Like there's definitely something going on in her marriage that she's not talking about, that she hasn't
Um,
talked about.
know what I think it is?
Hmm.
I think it's when she went and found John's family and kind of behind his back and like not behind his back, but made it.
which which was wrong. I
Yeah.
can see I can see why, she loves her husband. She wanted
I
to do
know. I
something,
know. It's something that
but
really just neither one of them. I feel like it's hard for her because I think she thought she was doing the right thing, obviously.
right, right.
Right. So, but like, and then for him though, he's like almost kind of. It seems like it was kind of unforgivable a little bit.
Right, right.
Well, and I feel like that's what's happening. And the fact that she says, "I don't let him talk," she doesn't let him talk. You know?
100%.
Oh, I forgot my lip gloss. Yeah, and I get
I
it.
have
Like
to say though, like,
being real. I like that she's not like. I mean, because look, I do the same shit. I used to do the same shit. I'm so insecure. Like, I never liked myself. You know what I mean? So I get what she does.
and
Um,
what she does with John, like
yeah,
I can't fault her just because part of my New Year's resolution, I sometimes do that with my husband, and I'm trying very hard to change that. It's hard when like, and I'm pretty sure you told me that this is like your dynamic with George
it
also.
is.
When
It
you
is.
have two people in a relationship and one of them is such an alpha, and like, with me and my husband, I'm the talker. I'm the one that makes the decisions. Like I'm the outgoing one. My husband's very passive. So it's
Yeah,
very easy to talk over someone
yeah,
that is so passive.
yeah, and that lets you basically get what you want all the time, even though he
Because,
doesn't like it.
and that's funny because their relationship is so like mine and my husband's, because I feel like my husband is also like John, where, he lets me, it's whatever I want, wherever we want, wherever I want to go to dinner, whatever I want to watch on
Yep.
TV. Like he just, because you know what it is? It's not that he's a pushover. It's because
Yeah.
he
More
just doesn't
patient.
care. Like for
Yeah,
me,
right, 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 right.
I care so much about certain things. And my husband is very like, whatever, doesn't matter,
Yeah,
whatever.
like, we'll do what you. Yeah, exactly.
John and
You're
Lisa,
exactly
she makes the rules and he's just like, whatever. He doesn't really care that much.
right. But when it comes down to something like serious with his family, like
But I'm
that,
sorry, what they did to Meredith when you watched the finale. I
okay,
don't care. I don't care how you feel about Meredith. I don't care if you believe, she went buck wild on that freaking
right,
plane or whatever
yeah,
happened. I'm sorry, but the gang up mentality is like so old. And it's like,
I
as
know.
soon as everyone gangs up on one person, whether you like that person or not, you
It's not
always tend to stick up for that person because you feel bad. They're getting ganged up on by everybody.
right,
So
and I, yeah,
the one part during the finale is Meredith like finally, she starts crying. She opens up about, her feelings, and then they all start freaking ganging up on her. So what do you expect her to
So
do?
what? They
She's
didn't
not
even
gonna,
say like, okay, we're sorry, you didn't tell us.
no,
True.
no. I mean, she didn't give any excuse as to why, if she's drinking too much or if she's taking something. She didn't say anything
Yeah.
about that, but she
Yeah.
did open up and start crying. And right after she did that, Heather just started in on her. And it's like,
What the fuck? Why is she saying like we're no longer friends? What did she find out? Like what?
what happened in the finale?
Okay, I'll have to watch it. Okay.
I think that Heather says that during the reunion, because she's wearing the dress in that clip. She's wearing her reunion dress when she says, "From here on
Oh,
out, we're no longer friends," or something like that.
I don't know, man.
And Bronwyn, Conwyn, Fraudwyn, whatever the hell you want to call her, she has gone to one of my least favorite housewives
yeah,
of
ever.
all time.
Yeah.
She's such a liar. Oh my
Yes.
God.
I know.
is
I
like-
know. I know. I agree
Wait
now.
till you watch the finale though, because this last episode was like, you want to talk about Lisa Barlow being nobody's friend? Bronwyn is nobody's friend.
Doesn't she fucking go back again and tell Meredith while they were all talking shit on her, like trying to say I'm admitting to what I'm doing and like throwing everybody else under the bus?
All season
Yeah.
she did that.
Since day one, she's done it.
But that's her MO though, is she gets herself, she gets all the information and passes it along, and then like she lights the fire and throws the match and then runs away and goes, how did the fire start? Where did that match come from? Like she's the one that starts everything, but then is not involved in it because she passes the information along to somebody else to do her dirty work.
Throws everybody else under the bus. Like I'm just admitting that this tell Meredith, like when again, I keep saying this. I said this the other day. Stop asking her. Just drop it at this point. She obviously is not going to fucking admit. She doesn't want to talk with you people. Like she tried to talk Heather off. Tried to talk to Heather off camera. Heather didn't respond. They want to always talk about what happened on camera. So at this point, like I agree. Like at this point, fuck all of you. And
what happened was late at night, Meredith texted Bronwyn to come to her room and talk off camera.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming, and now like if I'm thinking behind the scenes, so now this is the second time that Meredith tried to talk to one of the ladies off camera, which means that there's probably something really going on with her that she does not want to bring on camera, which she's more like, she doesn't have to do that. Like if
it's something that's serious, that's really affecting
housewives and you're supposed to show your whole life. But honestly, like there's certain things that I do believe are meant to not be shown to everybody, whether you're a housewife or not.
It could be something with her health. We don't know. Like, I feel like, like maybe she said something at this point. Maybe she doesn't know maybe it's something she's not sure of yet. And you know what I mean? Maybe she has gotten some news. I don't know. But like, I agree with you now, like with the whole plane thing at this point, it's, you've all made your point. Like we know, I don't think we need to really see it. It's obvious that she's going through something and, and they're going to say, oh, she's always going through something. It's always something. But I mean, this seems like it could be something with her health too. Like, because she always gets those like boob reductions or whatever, breast reductions. Maybe she's got like something going on. Like maybe that's why she gets mad when they say she's sick all the time. I don't know. But like,
what I have to say though is the more I'm watching it, and I said this to you the other day, I don't think that Meredith is that much different this season than she has been in past seasons. She's always been up and down. I feel like she's always been like crying and then happy, and I feel like showing all different emotions. But I feel like all of them have done that. And honestly, Heather should be the last person talking about anybody's drinking problem, because every time you see that bitch, she has a glass of wine in her hand. And anytime she's coming after Meredith, she's always wasted when she's accusing Meredith of always being wasted.
So is Whitney. Because Whitney was talking about last episode before this. She's like, oh my God. And it's like, dude, Whitney, get it out. Like you're slow. Like you're stuck. It's Whitney, like, I think they're doing other things. I do think Heather and Whitney do like E or something.
If you would have seen Whitney at Watch What Happens Live in Vegas for BravoCon, they had to practically sit on top of her to get her seated because she was so drunk and didn't know what the hell was going on that they had to cut her mic because she was so drunk, and you're gonna criticize Meredith for being drunk?
Right.
What?
I
And I
know.
do and I do think that I do think that Whitney and Mary are putting their own personal experiences onto Meredith, because just because they have experience with family members that are on drugs and addicted to alcohol does not mean that this is the same exact thing, because it doesn't.
It
I
doesn't
feel
mean
that
but
I feel that a lot of women are very erratic to begin with. Like, I feel like we
I
as
mean,
women,
they're doing it out of concern.
we have so many different emotions. It's not out of concern. They're not
It's
concerned. If
not.
they were
I'm saying. So at
concerned,
this point, it's not out of concern anymore. Only maybe
they
for
would have
Mary.
talked to her off camera if they were
Right.
concerned.
That's what I
Like,
said the other day.
please.
It's like at this point, like stop bringing it the fuck up, and like it's like now it's just shut the fuck up about it. Just like the catfish thing and the eviction thing on Potomac. Like, who the fuck do you think you are to keep saying shit like that to that poor girl and bring up the? I know she's cat. I know that her picture looks nothing like her, but what the fuck ever at this point? Like, they need Giselle and Trashley are trash. Like, they're going after the way they go after Stacy. It's like the same thing. These bitches, they don't have to do this. Like, they don't. You know what I mean? It's like Wendy. It's like with Whitney and Mary. Like that conversation with Bronwyn sitting there, and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't believe that they're gonna say that they think she has I don't know. They said it out something out loud, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. I know Mary was crying. I said she's gonna lose her mind. Mary's gonna lose her fucking mind when she sees this scene. And I don't know. I just, and then when Whitney goes back and tells Heather about it, and then Bronwyn, and that's when Bronwyn goes and tells fucking Meredith. It's just I have to watch it, but I just cannot believe that
Bronwyn pissed the shit out of me last episode on the finale.
Are you
just made me. What'd you say?
You have to go to work.
I have work at I have like at least like a half an hour before I have to shower and get ready. So
okay.
Yeah. But Bronwyn, she has like gone to like the bottom of my list. I cannot stand her. Can't stand her.
I think a lot of people feel that way. Everybody loved her, remember? I don't know if people are starting to feel it. She said no. Trying to find it so we can watch it. It wasn't in my email. I pulled it up. I couldn't get it to open. I want to see the preview.
Are we what were you talking about today? Potomac?
It's about Potomac, yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like I mean, God, I think they should introduce Real Housewives of like fucking Colorado. Because if you want to be in Colorado so bad, be in Colorado, Angel. You know what I mean? Like what?
I feel bad for her because I think Giselle and Ashley are just like
Trash. Dude.
Oh, they're awful. I'm trying to come up with a GNA. I'm trying to come up with like gross and something. What's an A word? Gross and atrocious. That's what they are.
They are. What
GNA, gross and atrocious.
I think don't you think Kay stole the idea though? Kay's like doing a wellness brand too.
I don't like Kay.
I don't like her anymore. Trash.
I don't like what they're doing to Angel, but I think that Angel was one of the worst additions to Potomac that we've ever seen. She's horrible.
Do you think that she should be in Colorado and they should do a Real Housewives? I think they should do
No. I don't think she has the makeup to be a housewife because I just feel like she's getting bent out of shape over some of like the silliest, like I feel like what's going on Potomac is like fun shade where I feel like nothing's really, they're not talking about, them
they kind of
being on drugs.
Yeah, but evictions and like calling her catfish all the time, like it's fucking with her looks over and over again.
To me, that's silly shade. Like you're not accusing her of being on drugs or marrying her step grandfather. Like I mean, I'm sorry, Salt Lake City. I don't care if it's her step grandfather, if it's her whatever. It's freaking weird and gross.
So what, like?
And I really want you to watch that documentary because you will think completely different. I mean, for me, I don't think completely different. It just solidified the fact that I'm right, that Mary is also a wackadoo.
I cannot wait for Persian Valley, though.
I'm so excited.
I watched the thing this morning. We're going to watch it again. But
I'm so excited.
I like how Mercedes spells her name. I'm obsessed with her name. I love her name.
Who?
Mercedes. Merce. call her
I
Mercedes.
love her.
I love her.
Mercedes.
I can't say her name. Say it for her. Say say it. Fuck. The only word I
Reed?
remember. Wait, what's the word for penis? Fuck. What was the word? June. No, that's not. I always say like Mikey June, like sweet. But what is the word for penis? What was it? Fuck.
Isn't it like dual or something? Or
Oh, you're right. It's stool. It's stool. It's stool. It's stool. I remember. I'm obsessed with them. I want to watch. All right, let's watch Salt Lake first. It's the preview, guys. Oh shit, Trista. I've been getting good. No, but they haven't been fucking with me lately, so I've been doing good. So this is the preview for what you guys already saw, I guess. Or no, for the reunion. See, I was behind because I didn't know about last week. What am I trying to do? What am I doing? I'm doing nothing. What am I doing?
I didn't watch the after show, but you do have to watch the finale because it was a really good finale. She looks hideous.
She does. She doesn't look like she did too much to her face. She looks completely different, but
for someone whose body is like so different, you would think that you'd wear a dress that is like showing off like your body.
I know.
It doesn't even have to be like a hoochie dress. Just what she's wearing is so like matronly.
I know. I know. And she just really fucked her face. Like, I don't know. She's got a Zempic face, but
it looks like a Mother of the Bride dress is what it looks like.
She always wears them. It's always Mother of the Bride with her.
Oh, hi. Oh my God.
Oh, that's horrible. That's a horrible set. It looks like the set they used for OC.
Oh, because they're in Santorini.
With
the blue and the white and the water in the background.
It does look okay, I guess. We'll see.
No, that carpet. Get rid of the carpets. Ooh.
Yeah, that's ugly. That is bad.
They need like blue carpets on the floor or something.
What is this? They're overlapping each other. That's fucking ghetto as hell. Stop it. Nice. Stop it. Okay, here she comes. She always is Mother of the Bride.
We're in Greece.
Him walking off, I don't blame him.
I'm sorry, Lisa Barlow looks fire.
And she actually does.
She looks very good.
She's always
She looks good, I think.
I
Except for her ankles.
She always.
I heard. Do you remember from season 1 though? Mary said something that I think she has some sort of like skin thing or something. Because if you notice, she never shows like her arms, her legs. They're always covered.
She's I think because she doesn't like. Yeah, it's weird. She's very insecure.
No, she had said something that she has some sort of like. I remember this. I don't remember what it was, but from season 1, she said something with her skin, or she had something. She had like, remember she had like sweat gland surgery or something like that, or
we didn't believe it. Yeah,
I think there's something with her skin, which is why she doesn't show her arms and her legs.
Let's do that. Heather was just like, no, she looks weird. I think I remember watching and seeing these looks, but like seeing them again. Angie looks good, and so did I. I think Brahman looks really good with long hair.
She looks so much younger with longer hair. It's crazy.
Yeah, her how much she gets hurt.
I will say though,
yeah,
I don't think that Angie speaks fluent Greek.
Me neither.
Because throughout the show, there was numerous times where someone would say like, how do you say this in Greek? And she would ignore them. And I'm like, I think she only says like, because that's like how my grandmother only spoke Russian. And like, I could say certain words, but I can't speak it fluently. So if someone were to say, yellow in Russian, I'd be like, I don't know.
Like, none of my family like speak a different language, but like, I just feel I don't know that she like she's the whole Greek thing. Like, I don't like how she like tries to push it on her daughter, and I'm glad that her daughter like sticks up for herself because like she wanted to start riding for like Greece and stuff, and like she doesn't live in Greece.
I will say though, I can defend Angie in that sense only because her daughter is so young and she's at that age where like, she only wants to do what she wants to do. She's a teenager. And I will say like me growing up, my parents forced me to like go to like religion. And I used to be so miserable. I was like, I did not want to go. I didn't want to go. And now in my 40s, I'm so thankful that my parents like made me because I have such a greater appreciation for it now that I'm older. So I feel like she'll appreciate it when she's older. She's not into it right now.
Because I think though they're a different generation though. I don't think that the generations under us are going to be like that. Like I feel like they're going to be more spiritual, and they're going to have the same beliefs, but they're not going to be like we're not going to have to go. Like I don't think the Catholic Church is going to survive. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that they're over, and I'm glad, and that's fine. And actually, like you just said, it gives you a great appreciation. My mom made me go to some like Catholics, whatever, like Catholic school. It was CCD, right? To get all your sacraments, and I hated it. I hated church. I mean, I liked God, and I was like, but I didn't want to do all that. And as much as I'm against the Catholic Church, I was raised Catholic. It gave me appreciation though, like a greater appreciation for spirituality to
Do
see
you
like.
know that? Do you know that I went to Hebrew school on top of regular school? Meaning I went to Hebrew school on Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and Sunday mornings on
Okay.
top of going to regular school like
What's Hebrew
Monday to Friday.
What's Hebrew school? It teaches
Hebrew
you
school is like, it's like going to religion, like if you're like
like
Catholic or
CCD.
Christian.
Yeah, like
I
we
don't
had CCD like 3 days a week.
except for it was like 3 nights. So it was like going to two schools. It was crazy. It was a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
lot of learning. But I feel like, I
I
mean,
don't
now I feel like I have a greater appreciation for it. It's like I know like where I come from, you know?
And then what I feel like too, like everybody, I don't know why, like we were lied to, like we've been lied to about how we should feel about people that aren't like us in it. But look how like our neighbors, like we can all be different, right? And everybody loves each other. Like I don't care if my neighbor doesn't celebrate Christmas and I do. You know what I mean? So why can't we do it with different countries? Why does it matter? Like if we can all, if our neighbors, if we don't care what our neighbors do, we shouldn't really care what, like, I don't know.
Girl, I preach this shit to my husband every single day. I said, I have such a hippie mentality of why
Love,
can't
love,
everyone just love who you want to love, believe
yes,
in what you want to
right.
believe in, as
And
long as you're not hurting other people, what does it matter? Just do you, boo-boo.
exactly. And guess what? We can have duality with compromise. We don't have to fight. We don't have to go to a country and steal their oil. We can all.
We actually are a lot more in common than you would believe. Like I feel like I feel like everyone has like the core value of like family and faith and
good
love
intentions.
and
Yes. Just having good intentions all the time is you can't go wrong. Like doing the wrong thing or doing the right thing when nobody's looking. You know what I mean? Like, and just like I feel like if we all have like we can. There's so many things we learn from each other. First of all, if you go through like, there's no reason to keep fighting wars. Do you think they care about these soldiers that have been killed? For every war we fought was a fucking lie, and they think that and they want them to be proud of fighting for their country when they don't give a fuck about them. They don't care. You're a number. You're you know what I mean? So I feel like our country needs to change a lot. Like, but like I love that. Like this Christmas felt more Christmassy than usual. Like I'm starting to feel like people are getting back in the spirit of it, and I feel like you celebrate I don't think anything of my neighbors celebrate a different. It's just I don't get like we can't do that in a greater sense. Like maybe we are now, but and also go to a place to worship a person that's dressed up in some weird thing. I don't need you to tell me all that. I can go and worship Jesus and God.
Oh, my husband and I just had it's so funny that you said that. I literally asked my husband yesterday if he would consider me to be practicing Jewish. And he told me no.
No?
And I said, why would you say that? I'm like, that insults me a little bit because I'm like a very proud Jewish woman. And I feel like I talk about it all the time. I wear my Jewish star all the time.
Things. Yeah, you go and you do Shabbat dinners and stuff.
He told me, he said, well, you don't go, like, it's not like you go to pray at temple. And I said, right. I'm like, this is my point though. I said, you can't base someone on how religious they are, whether they go to church, temple, mosque, whatever it is that they go to. I don't think that you should have to go to a specific place to pray or to talk to God or to talk to whoever you talk to or whoever you believe in. I feel like your faith comes from inside of you. And just because I don't go to temple, and I don't go to temple because temples are ridiculously expensive. You can't just walk into a temple. You have to belong to a temple.
Yeah,
and like,
it feels very, very cult like.
You have to pay a lot of money to belong to one. So it's like, why can't I pray in my own house? Why do I have to go to a temple to do that? I don't have to do that.
right? And I don't like I don't need to worship a person that says that they have a connection with the source when I know I do. Like I can talk to myself. Like but I mean, thank God I learned all that. Like, but I learned more in the last 5 years about spirituality and everything than I ever had in like going to church, because I don't remember, I never paid attention.
People ask me all the time, because I'm Jewish and my husband's Catholic, and they're like, if you guys have kids, like, what would your kids be?
Oh,
And I said, first of all, I said, I am going to teach my kids to not be little fucking assholes, number one. I said, and number two, I just want them to believe in something. Like my kids, when I do have kids, I am going to raise them Jewish, but they are going to celebrate Christmas.
Right. That's exactly what's wrong with that. Like,
and when they're 18 years old, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to believe in, like, that's up to you. I said, as long as they believe in something, I think everyone should believe in something, whatever it is, that doesn't matter. But you have to believe, like, you need something to believe in, you know?
Yes, and I feel like all of the religions, and I feel like everybody has their higher sort, their ascended master, right? But I believe that they're all together up there watching us, and like, you know, look at like it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Like they're all up there together. It's all the same. There's a thread of truth going through all of it, where it's all about love and intention, good intentions, and being kind to other people and service to others. Like you don't have to. Yes.
Can I just tell you, totally off topic?
Yeah,
do you know in like a week how many Bravo shows are going to be airing that we're going to be talking about?
I'm looking. I cannot wait for Shaw's. I cannot wait for like Rhode Island. I'm going to do Rhode Island a lot. What else?
There are so many shows. I just feel like we have the Salt Lake City reunion. We have the new Vanderpump. We have Southern Charm. We have Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Real Housewives of Potomac. Shahs of Sunset is starting. Like, how many shows? We go from having nothing during Christmas break to having like a million shows.
Bravo's got their shit together finally.
I mean, I love it. I love it.
Me too. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do 2 shows a day probably, because I want to talk about.
I wish that they would have continued to call Shahs, because I think the Valley Persian style sounds stupid. Like I just don't like it.
You know, it reminds me like they did like a shot. I guess they kind of took like the Valley's off of Vanderpump, but like it seems like it's on its own thing or something. You know what I mean? Like I was an offshoot of the Valley, but it's like,
and to me,
they were there
to me, it's almost like we're talking about everybody like uniting and being one, and I feel like this almost like you're almost like segregating, like, you know, it's the Valley, but we're not going to put them on the regular Valley because, you know, they're Persian. And I just feel like that's fucking weird. Like you're making a separate show. And it's like, why don't you, you know, like it either continue with Shahs or put some of them on like the regular Valley. Like, I feel like that makes no sense to me. Like, why are you making 2 different shows with 2 different cultures? Like, that's just silly.
I never thought of it like that, dude. Because they're married to, like, you know, like you have people that are
in the Valley, and they're all around the same age as the other people from the Valley.
Krista, dude, and I did not know that the show starts out with Tommy still being mad. I didn't know they got separated during the fucking show.
Yeah. Yep.
God, dude.
Yeah.
She just wants nothing to do with him. It looks like.
I thought that was a weird match from like the get-go, only because we were saying before how there's always like an alpha and then there's like the passive person. You can't have 2 people that want to be the star in the relationship, because it's never going to work. And Tommy and MJ are both so outspoken that I could totally see. Could you imagine them fighting, the 2 of them?
That's what I mean. God. They do. They fight pretty bad. Well, look what he
probably fight to the death.
I don't like what he did. After what I saw what he did to Rez and Adam, that was too fucking far, motherfucker.
Neither do I, and it almost makes me nervous to think like if he could do that to Rez.
Yes. I think he would have probably smashed if he wasn't on camera, he probably smashed everything else that was there. He was smashing shit on camera, threatening their lives. And how are you allowed back here? Like, get the fuck out of here. And Merce to fucking literally not let Reza meet her kid. Oh,
I mean, I will say I love Reza Down. I think Reza is awesome. But I will say some of the things that he said to MJ in that those last 2 seasons were some of the most disgusting things I have ever heard. Like, I almost feel like it was so bad that I'm surprised that they even let him back on like TV, because it was that bad.
It was
talking about like the birth of her child and how she, you know, she should have bled out, or just crazy
And then
shit that he
because all
was
the
saying.
abortions she had, she said all the abortions that you had.
Oh, gross. Like, I'm
I was like,
sorry.
oh, I know that Tommy lost his mind, and I look, I get his energy, right? I feel, but you can't do that. You can't actually follow through with that fucking shit, because that's
No,
what happened. He almost went to prison over it. Now you're gonna leave your
like,
kid, you know?
I understand being so angry and having words just
109.
spew out of your mouth, but I
Yeah.
feel like my sister and I know that, like, we know our deepest, darkest secrets.
My sister
And
too. Yep.
even in our worst fight, I feel like there's certain things that you
Yep.
just do not say. Like, you take that shit to the grave.
Yep. I
That is
agree.
not.
Me and my sister, like, people think, like, me and my sister used to battle a lot. The girl, she was actually just in the chat a little while ago, Shannon, Chasha. But, like, dude, I always tell people, she knows everything. She knows more than anything. She knows everything about me, everything. There's not one thing she doesn't know about me. And, like, with the same thing with her, like, there's times I've just literally lost my mind and had her back because.
I also really am not a fan of Gigi. I think she's great TV, but I think she's, like, fucking crazy. And
She is.
I also don't like some of the comments that she's made recently. So
I haven't even heard. I don't
she
think
like she
yeah.
like made a comment about this was a couple months ago. We were talking about this. You do remember this. Brittany from the Valley posted a picture of herself, or someone in the press posted a picture of her, and she, you know, she has a little belly. So then Gigi started posting on social media asking if she was, like, pregnant and, like, body shaming her, and I don't like that shit. Especially coming from someone like Gigi, who's, like, naturally very thin, and it's like, I don't like that. Don't comment on someone else's body. You're not even on the same show as her. Like, that's just fucking weird. Like, I don't like that.
And then her family, literally, like, she literally says, my parents pay for everything. Like, why are you gonna have another kid? Why are your parents paying for your life? Why are you having kids and your parents are paying for your life? You know what I mean?
They probably still do.
They are. She said it. She said it in the thing, the preview.
Which is so weird because her older sister, they don't do that for her older sister who has, like,
because I think her older sister's an adult. Acts like an
right.
adult. And it's like, no, but you need to save your money. Like, you know, you guys are getting older. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess they have an endless supply. Like, say, fuck you money, I guess, to support her life, because, you know, she doesn't live a humble life. You know what I mean? But whatever, it is what it is. It's probably always been like that. But to have kids and then still fucking think that your parents should be like, it's just not okay. Like, even if they can do it, you shouldn't let them. Like with George, right? But for instance, this house has been paid off. This is his parents' house. We lived in it, right? We still paid his dad. His dad didn't need the money, but we gave him money every fucking month for 10 years, and he did it longer than that. And in the end, yes, we did get the house, and he left it to us, but we got the money back. But like, we were adults. We were adults. We act like adults. We pay for our rent. You know what I mean?
100%.
You know, and then we paid all the other bills too. And, you know, and George is he's so responsible. Like, that's what you do. Like, even we didn't have to pay rent. His dad would, but still, there's fucking taxes on this house that we still have to pay still. But his dad was, you know, obviously, like, when we had to we have to get the contractor to redo the entire house. But that was the whole point, and that was where that money went. But like, it's like, I don't know. She's having another kid. She wants to have another kid, and she's like, I gotta like pay for myself and work. She has to work. It's like, this is weird. You're right. She's a little off. Like, she's a little fucked up. Like, remember she's had 2 marriages that we don't really even know about? Like, he fucked Mike and her and what's it called? Remember? He's a piece of shit. I can't believe how he turned out.
Mike, you're talking about Mike from Shaw's?
Yeah, I didn't think that I thought he would get a shit. I did. I really did.
I don't think any of them talk to him anymore, to be honest.
I don't think so either. He got really fucked up. Remember with Destiny? He got really fucked up on the show. Like, I was like, dude, relax. He was her. Much I don't like her, but
I always saw some sort of like weird anger issues with him. Like, he was always like very, which
this
is
entire season.
That and the cheating. He's always he can't stay single. He can't stop sexting. Like, dude, what the fuck? You got married twice and you lost both loves of your life over this. And then you're having threesomes?
He can't keep his duel in his pants.
Exactly. Grow up, Peter Pan. What are you doing? You don't have to, and then you get abusive. It's like, fucking dude, if you can't handle your liquor and your fucking threesomes, don't motherfucking do it. You know what I mean? Ruining other people's lives. The show's over. Thanks, asshole. You know what I mean? I know it's because of him. It was absolutely because of him. They had great fucking viewership. I was so pissed when they stopped. I've been wanting Reza back ever since. Every time he goes live on Insta, I'm like, I love you.
I'm hoping that now that they're bringing this show back, I hope the
Yes,
next
yes,
one
me
that comes back is Family Karma,
Me
because that was
too.
also a really good show.
I know, and I want to know what's going on with them. And when we ended with that wedding, remember? It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on.
Family Karma needs to come back. They need to bring back freaking Summer House. Martha's Vineyard was so effing good. Oh my God.
Exactly. Why would the fuck? That was another thing. Their viewership was the same as Southern Hospitality. So why would you fucking cancel? We were just getting to the point where they were friends, and we're in like a season 2 where, like, you know, they're starting to do things with each other. That's what we're waiting for. You know what I mean? They start to know each other.
I think what they should do is they should combine Summer House Martha's Vineyard with the original Summer House, the ones that are going to be left, like West and Jesse and Sierra, and make a new Summer House once the older ones move on to the city.
I thought they were, though. I thought that's what they were doing.
They are, but I'm saying that they should bring in people from Summer House Martha's Vineyard. And
I know,
like,
it's not that far from it, is it?
No, and I'm saying, and make that like the new Summer House with, like, half the cast from Summer House.
That's a lot of people, but
no, only some of them. Like the older ones would go on to like a different show, and the younger ones would stay on Summer House.
I'm ready. Like, I'm ready for whatever they're doing in the city with Paige and, like, what's it, Paige and Lindsay and who else?
Paige is not going to be on it.
Oh, that's right.
Lindsay and Amanda. Kyle and Amanda and Andrea and his wife Lexi.
I love Lexi. I love his wife. I love
him too, but I can't imagine that they would be like entertaining like TV. Like, I feel like they're not dramatic enough. I feel like
who was West? West just got caught hooking up with somebody. Who was it? I forget.
I remember. I heard that too.
Yeah.
Someone said they slept with him.
Oh yeah.
No, Sally. Was it Sally from?
Yes, or one of them. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure it was Sally from Southern Charm.
No way, dude. You're right. She's a whore. She's a homie hopper, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm losing respect for her. She's Bravo fucking homie hopping, dude. Nobody likes a homie hopper, man. That's what she's doing. Why are you hopping from one dick to another? Like, I
will say that if you follow her on social media, at least she's self-aware, because she's been posting a whole bunch of things at how embarrassed she is at this past season because she was such a pick-me. And she really, if you were to look up pick-me in the dictionary, you would see a picture of Sally. It's like really pathetic almost, you know?
I get it.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Southern Charm's not doing it for me this season.
No.
No.
I haven't caught it. Well, obviously it's been, I feel like I'm missing it, but it's not been on, so.
It's not, I mean, the episodes to me have been like filler episodes. Like, none of them have been very entertaining. Craig is on, like, his downward spiral, and he's just a fucking mess. He's posting all these thirst traps on social media and all these inspirational quotes. He's like really, he's turning into like a Joe Gorga, like with all his like inspirational quotes he's posting.
Dude, did you hear what I said earlier? That I'm actually, I said I'm for Teresa coming back if they bring back Kathy and like Kathy, Kim D.
I'm all about it.
Yeah,
I've been saying that. I've been saying that since day one. I said, bring it back to the old. Yeah. And I feel like, honestly, that's what people want with every franchise. Bring it back to like the older people, like, which, oh my goodness. Have you heard about that new show on Netflix?
Somebody told me. What is it?
Something like, I don't even know what it's called. It's like Palm Beach or something.
Yes, I don't have fucking Netflix though, I don't think.
Oh, well, it's a good thing you don't, because it is awful.
Okay, so remember the one show that was on, I think it was on MTV though, but it was off kind of shoot like the, oh my God, what is it called? Oh my God. Like The Hills, but it wasn't The Hills, it was like down in Florida.
Laguna Beach?
No, it was the new Laguna Beach, newer, not Laguna Beach, but it was the one that was done in Florida with all the girls and the guys. Oh my God, what the fuck was it called?
Floribama or something?
No. Oh my God, I missed the show. What the fuck is it called? I can't think right now. So what they tried to reboot. Oh my God, not Floribama.
Wait, did one of them die?
Hold on, what, Floribama? No, Gus was on drugs though. But the show I'm thinking, it's just like The Hills and just like Laguna, but they called it something else. It was in Florida, South Florida, and like Oh my god, it was on for a couple years, a
I
couple
don't
seasons.
remember.
Fuck, dude, I think it was on MTV, maybe, or no, I can't remember.
Well, the show is awful. I could tell you that much. I mean,
It's
I'm
just
watching it
like that. I think
because
it's like that. So you want to make Amanda and
do you want to know what I would equate it to? It is like if we were to have Real Housewives of Mar-a-Lago. That's what it is to me.
What is it, like a resort or something? Oh, I can't.
No, it's it is a whole bunch of Real Housewives that are super, super, super wealthy that are all fighting over Donald Trump. Because it takes place in Florida, where Mar-a-Lago, which is where
You're
Donald
being like
Trump.
for real. Like you're being really, really. You're real.
No,
real.
I'm being for real. Like
I didn't know that. What the fuck are we doing?
All they talk
He's
about
married.
is
He's married
they're
man.
not going after him per se, but they're going after like the lifestyle and like they want to like party at like his mansion. And
he's the president right now. Leave him the fuck alone. He's got shit to do, bitches.
It's just so fucking. It's such a weird show. Yeah,
that's loser. That's like that gives. I can't even. I'm thinking about it, and guess what? I feel bad vibes right now. I feel bad energy from it, and I haven't even watched it yet.
It gives off bad energy. It's like
I'm not watching it. I just got this really like negative feeling for me between me and that show right now.
There's someone on the show that looks like Ramona, talks like Ramona, acts like Ramona. I'm actually surprised that Ramona is not on the show because she lives in Florida.
That's right, she does now.
And she would fit in with them. Like, well, she wouldn't be rich enough for them, I'll tell you that much. But
like what is I mean, what
these
are they rich
women
they're married to, or what are they rich for? How are they rich?
I can't even tell yet because
it's like are they married?
I haven't seen husbands, but
dude, maybe you're probably
they all have like more money than the Beverly Hills Housewives.
Wow.
Like their houses are like they look like Dr. Nicole's mansion from Miami.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I think what's the point at this? I don't want to hear.
It's called Members Only Palm Beach or something like that.
Oh, stupid.
And they're always talking about how like, you can't get into certain places because you're not a member. You have to be a member of like this elite society.
Dude, my kid kicks the shit out of your member's kid. Okay, that's my bumper sticker. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Like I'm the opposite of whatever the fuck you are. Like you, dude, the fucking moms and shit. Like because Maureen, I helped her with the kids for a long time because her dude was in jail. He's back in jail again. But like this with the school, dude, we were like fucking kicking fucking asses over there because, they don't. They it's like the bullying and shit. Like, dude, I don't fuck with your like because Caden's white, right, and he's really smart. And he goes to a school where there's a lot of like not white people, and he just they I feel like because he's they pick on him and stuff, but he's like tough too. But it was hard because like I don't fuck with like, your kids. He's getting suspended and shit. It was crazy. I don't want to say too much, but it was like really bad. It became like a thing where like we had to pull him out of school because like he was fighting and saying things he shouldn't say either. Learning things that he's saying these words, and I'm like ready to fucking knock him out because I'm like, Kaden, who told you to ever fucking say that word? And why would you say that shit? And then like they're punching him, and Maureen's like drunk, and I gotta go there and like fucking they tell the mom I'm gonna fuck her up because it comes down to the parents really to me. Like they're 8 and 9 years old, okay, and the parents want to keep it going, and I'm like, the kids can go through their rooms, and now I'm gonna deal with your ass because around here. But I don't fuck with those like honor student shit. I don't fuck all that shit. No, I don't think so. I don't care about your fucking club. My kids doesn't have to be like, I was like the one who wasn't like I wasn't popular, but dude, I had a boyfriend who was like way older than me, and I lived with him in high school. I had my own apartment in high school, but like it was horrible because like he was like 26, I was like 18. My senior year, and I refused to go to school. I barely graduated. I would not go every day because imagine and I could walk to school. The apartments were right in front of the school. My sister, we had a party there one time. Oh my god, it was bad. He was older than me. Like we never had any money. I was really young.
Bad girl,
dude. My parents. He broke up with me. My parents had to come get me. I was suicidal over it. I was like, yeah, like that. Like, I had a lot of issues. Dude, a lot of fucking issues where like very. attached. Like he was my first love, my first like relationship, and any kind of like sexual, you know what I mean? Any kind of relationship,
Right.
like an adult relationship where like, and it was like, I don't know, I it was bad. You should, my sister was here because his name was Sean. It's funny because like literally years later, I think I talked to him a couple years ago. We talked every once in a while, but like, yeah, he was way older than me. He never got married either because he's just a weirdo. It was just, I learned a lot from that relationship. Did you hear me? I don't ever get sick, right?
Yeah, you sound
My body hurts. I started last night. I don't ever get sick, and it's freaking me out. And usually, if I start to feel it at night, I'll go to sleep and I'll wake up and I'll be okay. But ever since I got the because fucking I'm vaccine injured. I have a heart murmur. I have high blood pressure. I feel like I'm getting a cold. I never get the vaccine. I don't ever get flu shots or anything like that. I'm pissed that I got that. I have Epsom salt in my like it lives in my bathtub in my shower.
Wait, did you say you got the flu shot?
No, the
Oh.
vaccine. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. I did it because we were going to the Bravo, or not Bravo. Adam was doing a tour with Zach, and City Winery wasn't going to let us in if we didn't have vaccine cards. And I thought that I had to. I felt like I had no choice, but yeah, I'm pissed.
Well,
and you know me, I'm conspiracy. I don't call them conspiracy theorists. It's truth, and I know better. My parents never vaccinated me, and I've never been sick a day in my life. That's what freaks me out now. And like, I don't get sick, and I don't know why this is happening still. Like I
said, you know, I don't talk vaccines because that leads to politics, and I don't talk about any of that shit.
I know. Well,
because I am all about the vaccines over here, Krista.
I just don't believe in any of it. I think that they kept me sick for a long time on my lithium for my bipolar, and they did it purposely. So I don't trust any doctors any longer. I don't
Tell you that I got the vaccine and I'm totally normal.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I've never had issues wrong with me. Now I do.
But I will say though, the flu is going around like absolute crazy town.
I know. We were at my sister-in-law and my brother's on Christmas Day. She's been sick for the last 10 days with that flu. I thought she was messages.
That was only 2 weeks ago. So
yeah, she's been sick the whole time. I know, and I'm scared. My husband's like, dude, you better. But I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go take Tylenol. I took Tylenol last night at work, but then as I'm sitting here, I started to feel the achiness. You know how like when your hair hurts, everything is hurt. It hurts to move. My shirt's hurting my arms. Like
no, I'm telling. The flu is going around like crazy. I was supposed to.
Yes, right now.
I was supposed to take my car to the mechanic today, and my friend called me and was like, I'm so sorry, I have the flu. And I'm like, God damn it, everyone has the flu.
Listen, I never had COVID a day in my life, and I live down the shore, and I was all over the place. Like, and I didn't get the vaccine until the very end, but I was on the boardwalk, and I never got it. And people in my life have gotten it 4 or 5 times. I'm just telling you, I just think that what this flu is I think it's COVID or whatever. I think COVID is the flu.
But. You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
So when COVID was like really, really rampant and like crazy and everybody was getting it, this was when it first started. Right. My restaurant closed down 3 times because, you know, we would open and then like someone in the front of the house would get it and everyone would get it. Then we would close for 2 weeks. We'd open back up again. One person would get it. Everyone would get it. The entire time. Me and my friend never, ever, ever got COVID. I have to knock on wood right now because
me too.
Not trying to freaking. On top of that, my husband had it. He had it for 1 year. He had it 1 year on Christmas, and he had it the next year on New Year's Eve. I sleep in the same bed with him, and I never got it. I honestly think I'm like a bionic woman, and
no, you're a starseed with me. We're starseeds.
But I was around it so much and never ever got it.
You know what it is? I've told myself I don't believe in this stuff anymore. I just don't. I think that's why I told myself anything. So, in my opinion, I just I just ask the universe all the day, like to bless me every day. When I take a shower, I tell the water to please heal me. I hug my trees every day. I'm scared to death of something bad happen. Like I'm afraid to go to a hospital. I'm scared of them. I'm afraid. I don't trust them.
I just hate hospitals.
Yeah, I think they're a scam. It's all a scam. It's all a motherfucking scam. They keep us, you know.
I don't think it. I mean, I don't not like them because I think it's a scam. I just don't. Hospitals like bring back shitty memories that I just don't like to relive. So.
Me too. I overdosed a couple times and like. Since I overdosed, the hospital I go to, they treat me like an addict, even though I haven't been an addict since 2012. You know, so it's like I get treated like that, and they don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a fuck. They just don't. They see my history, and this is the fucked up thing. So when I met George, right, I was 2.5 years clean, in the middle, like we were only together for maybe like I don't know 3 months, and I got this fucking pain in my hip. I thought I hurt myself having sex. We thought that's what happened. It hurt. I had to go to the ER. This motherfucker doesn't know who George is. This young ass motherfucker comes in with a fucking clipboard and goes, "Oh, you have a." He's like, "Tell me what's wrong." I said, "My hip hurts." I'm not going to give you pain medicine. Look at it. You have a overdose history. Oh, did you just fill your Suboxone, by the way? And I'm like, motherfucker, you don't even know who this person is sitting next to me. Like, I fucking
Right.
lost it. None of your fucking business. I said, I feel like I have to defend myself all the time. I shouldn't have to. And so I've never been back there. And thank God nothing bad has happened. But like not going to I feel so, and it fucks me up really bad. Like, because I do have these really, lately and last year, I was telling these guys, I've had these attacks that I can't describe. I don't understand what they are. And they make me feel like I'm dying. They scare the fuck out of me. It's not like a panic attack where my heart is beating. I'm sweating profusely. I feel like invisible walls are closing in. I think something's getting me, but everything's invisible. And I have to, like, I can't. It's something that it fucks me up so bad that I can't stop it, and so I'm out of control in this feeling, and it'll last maybe like it starts feeling almost like withdrawal, but it's not. And like I have to. The only thing I could ever imagine to get me out of it, because it usually goes away by itself, but it freaks me out so bad that I was going to get Xanax for my sister, because I don't know if I could handle another one. I feel like I'm going to have either a heart attack, because I don't know what's wrong, and I'm like begging the universe for it to stop. Because I start getting like really uncomfortable in my bed, and I'm like, oh my god, and I don't know if I put myself into this panic mode, but it's like nothing's wrong, but something's wrong, and I'm like, and then somebody's like, you're having psychic attacks.
I can't get over how sick you sound right now.
I know, I don't feel good either at all. I'm telling George right now, I need to order meds. I never get this like this at all, and I'm getting really like I don't feel good. Like, everything hurts, you know.
Well, if you're not sick on your next time you go live is what, Friday?
No, I was going to go live later, but I don't think I can do it now. But what
well,
do
I'm working. I'm working later, so.
No, we can go live on Friday together though if you want. It's up to you.
Yes.
Beverly Hills or
I mean, we can do. What's today? Today's Wednesday, so we have. Well, we could do the new Vanderpump.
Well, that's right.
We can do, which I'm just going to keep calling it the new Vanderpump, because the fact that it's like Vanderpump Rules is just like crazy to me. Like,
oh my
nothing
God,
about it is Vanderpump Rules. Like, I feel like it should be called something else. I honestly think it should
Sure
be called.
I
think it should be called Vanderpump Rules, the new shift, or the new cast, or the new Vanderpump Rules, next shift. Yeah.
Next gen. Vanderpump next gen. But listen, I think they should call it Sir Rules or something. You know what I mean? Sir Rules.
Yeah,
I thought something like that.
You would think that they would have learned their lesson from like Real Housewives of New York. Like, they should have called that something different when they brought it back with like a brand new cast, you know?
Well, Adam and Jason said the same thing I kind of said. So Jason said he doesn't like it, and Adam said that. And I watched Adam say, he goes, because they're recreating, like, we have grown out of it. He said we aged out of that. So they're aiming for a different target audience, like the old us or the new us's.
I mean,
you know, I don't know.
I like it because you have to watch it. You have to watch it not thinking that like it's an extension of Vanderpump Rules, because it's not. You have to watch it as like a new show, because that's what it is, you know.
Well, like they have conflict resolution. Like they're so petty and stupid, and like, oh, I'm breaking up with you, best friends breaking up. Like I'm here for that. Like, because
it's not going to be like that instant hit
either
that VPR was, because first of all, I mean, yes, season 1 of Vanderpump Rules was amazing, but it took a little while for you to get invested in like the people, you know. Like, you're not going to get invested 4 episodes in when you don't even know these people.
Exactly. And but I feel like we could though. Like I think people need to watch it. Like, that we definitely have aged out of it. But if we put ourselves in the mindset of the younger demographic, what we used to watch and what we thought we were their age, like was the best thing on fucking television.
Yeah, and but not for nothing. I mean, we're really not in the age demographic of next gen, you know, like that's not our age demographic. We could be their mothers, you know, like
same thing with like Southern Hospitality. I'm like, they're so insecure.
I still love those.
But it's the same thing. I think that's the Vanderpump of, you know, of Southern Charm. It's Southern Hospitality, right? Yeah. Because I love Leva in that role. I love Southern Hospitality. It did take a couple years to get like attached to the people, but I can see I'll get emotionally invested in this Vanderpump. I'm gonna have to look at it like, you know, they're very immature, but I can fuck with it because they're not, you know, they're not doing the things that like Jax is doing, abusing people behind the scenes. Dude, I
Talk the
really
new-
think he's still in rehab.
we could
dude.
talk the new Vanderpump. We could talk Southern Charm.
Shit, man.
Well, no, you have to get caught up on Southern Charm. You said
Well, it hasn't been on, has it? Or am I getting did I get fucked over? And what's on a different time?
no. It hasn't been on. I'm pretty sure it's back this week, though. I think.
Yeah, I think that, and I like Beverly Hills is back too.
Yeah, so we could do.
We could just
We
do
could
all
just-
of them, actually. Or something.
yeah.
Like we do now.
I mean, I'll have them all watched by Friday for sure.
Me too. Yeah, that's why. Like, I mean, I usually don't like to do things the next day because I don't have time to do the notes that I've been doing.
Right.
Just go through it, and I love it doing it the way I just started. I don't know why I should have been doing this the whole time.
Well,
I-
if you want to, I mean, we could definitely do Vanderpump Rules because that was on last night, so we could do that on Friday.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that, and we can talk about whatever because we're all gonna be watching. We'll be watching the shows this week, so we can, if other things come up, we can talk about them too. I'll just put on the thumbnail that we're just talking Bravo this week. It's like everything's back. We're so excited. We're talking about everything.
Yeah, perfect.
I really, I don't know if I should dig for Jack being in rehab or should I just Jack's being in rehab. I think I should probably just let that go and let him do it. I was going to try to find out, but like I want him to literally, I really hope that's what he's doing. I hope Jack's is in rehab.
Definitely somewhere because he is definitely not on social media,
No,
and that is not like him.
No, and I know how bad it got. I know.
Maybe new year, new him. He's a work in progress.
For 15 fucking years now.
Yeah.
So am I. See, this is the thing. I said that I know Jack's getting. I'm you, dude. I used to be you, but I'm not you anymore, and that's what bothers me. Like I don't know what it is. I reflect because he is doing the things I used. It just makes. I've said the same thing for years. It's funny watching old videos of me talking about him. I haven't. It just escalated. It escalated now that he got married. It's worse now. What he did to his mom. He's like, "You're the only person that's ever said that about me." That's how I know it was you. I said, "Dude, that can't be true. I cannot be the only person that brought up the fact that you still never talked to your mother after she lost her husband, your dad. That I can't be the only person to tell you that. That makes me crazy. That's fucked up. Brittany should have a relationship with Jackson's mom, don't you think? Because of with Cruz.
I 100% agree.
Why not have a relationship with her? That's her. She lost her husband, her fucking son, her grandson that she never had, a daughter-in-law, her husband, dude. How dare you? Oh, he makes it so fucking. That makes me so mad for her because Brittany doesn't stand a motherfucking chance. You did that to your mom. Look at the anger, the misguided anger he has for Brittany. Fucking, he blames her for him getting fired. He blames her for ratting him out after he called her a fucking alcoholic on camera. He makes me nuts, dude. You see what I get? I get so crazy. Because he's such a fucking goddamn. I'm like tough love friend. I ruined all the fucking people at the table that liked him because I went to the live show and they all love him. They're asking him for relationship advice. I said, "Are you fucking delusional? Are you not paying attention? What the fuck is going?" I was like, "This is crazy." Richie B's like, "Krista," I'm like, "I'm sorry. I'll shut the fuck up for her. I'll just let this go." But Jesus fucking Christ, an hour late, no merch, fucking all over the place, not making sense, no fucking no drugs, lost his drugs, everything, just a fucking nightmare. He oh my god, people paid $125 for VIP. He fucking just left. No merch, like no pictures. He fucking that was the last show he did. After that, it got canceled.
I might be going to. I just got a text message the other day. Summer House is doing a viewing for the premiere episode in New York City.
Nobody invites me. Nobody invites me.
I'm on some sort of Bravo insider text message thread or something. I don't freaking know.
No, so am I, but I don't get. I should be looking actually and seeing what comes around because me and you should be going to these things sometimes. Like we should.
The last time I tried to get tickets, they sold out like BravoCon tickets in 2.2 seconds. Yeah. So this one is on. I'll text it to you. I think it's the end of January on a Tuesday night in the city. And my sister and I were talking about trying to get tickets. So,
see how they don't invite me. See how they talk.
If you want to go,
see, myself.
I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you the information. And
you know what? I do have a City Winery fucking thing because I am obsessed with City Winery. I love that place so much.
I don't think it's at City Winery.
I know, but I just love when they come there. Like when they come to City Winery, I just love that place so much. I get. So.
Do you want me to text it to you, or you want me to put it in your Instagram?
No, Instagram. Because
all right.
My screen's slowly smashing. It's slowly getting. I'm holding on to it because I can't change my number because then I'll lose my Instagram.
All right. Well, I have to go shower because I have to get ready for work, or I'm going to be late, and then that'll be bad.
And I got to get medicine because I'm flipping out. I don't feel good.
Yeah. So message me later. I'm sure I'll be bored at work. Message me on Instagram and we'll chat about Friday.
Yes, and I'll make
I'll
it
take
fun.
some notes
Awesome. I'll see you then.
and I'll actually show my
Yeah.
face on Friday. It's been
I
a
know.
while since I've showed my face.
Well, I've been hating my face lately, so show your face with me.
Yeah, you know what it is? I like catch you like as I'm waking up. So I'm like, I could either come on live and not show my face or take a shower, and by the time I get out, you're gonna be done. So I was like, you know what? My voice is good enough for now. But on Friday, I'll show
Yeah,
my beautiful face.
I know. Like, and usually when I ask you to, like, on Monday and Fridays, like, if you want me to wait, I'll wait a little bit longer. But what time do you want to do it on Fridays? By the way, what time? Do you want?
I've been getting my New Year's resolution is to get up a little earlier. So if you couldn't tell, I got up earlier today. But
Yes.
I was on as soon as your show started, which never happens.
Yeah. Oh God.
I mean, not too early because I'd say like, no, it's hard for me to show my face before 1 o'clock. Put it that way.
See, I'm up at 3:45, dude. I'm even up earlier
Yeah,
than that.
that's
I'm
crazy.
like this. I'm off to the races. Look crazy.
Well, why don't we? I feel
Yeah.
like let's aim for 12:30, which really means 1 o'clock.
All right. Yeah, that's perfect. That's fine. I'll do that. Yes. I
All
love it.
right.
All right, lady.
All right. So feel better. I'm gonna go jump in the shower.
Have a good
And
night.
if you keep talking, I'll keep listening. But
No,
if
I gotta
not,
go. I can't do this. I'm like hurting bad.
all right. Yeah, feel better. Go
All right.
take some medicine, and we'll talk on Friday.
All right. I'll talk to you later. I love you.
But
Bye.
message me.
I will.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Hey, thank you so much. I'm honored every time you come up with me. So
I'm always honored when you have me on.
I love it. It's like one of my best episodes when I have people up with me. I love it.
Yay.
Bye.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah, guys, I think I jinxed myself because I thought this would go away, but it's not. So, and then I'm here, and like, when everything's achy, you have a fever, and like your hair hurts, like my shirt is hurting me, everything hurts right now, and I don't want to get sick. So I'm gonna go take some vitamin C and stuff, and then go take some Tylenol. And I think I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do Salt Lake. I was gonna do it later, but I can't. So I really, really gotta tell George to bring me some meds home or something. I'll be better. I'm not like freaking out. I'm scared of this. Like my sister-in-law I heard was so sick. I gotta call her and see what she did. Oh my God. I'll go on TikTok now and find some like remedies and stuff. I don't get sick ever, and I don't want to be sick. Hopefully when I go to sleep, I'll wake up and I'll be better. Sleep usually helps because you guys know I don't sleep a lot at all. And I'm usually okay. Like I usually can I'll probably get a couple, like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Like around 7 or 8, I fall asleep. I'm out unless I'm live. I'll be out for like up until about 12 or 1. Then I wake up every hour to 3:40, and I'm just, and it's like manic. It's not even. It's manic energy that I have all day long. And no matter, I don't take my meds anymore. But and if I take Adderall, I end up abusing it. So that's why I'm in that case. And I also found out that tardic dyskinesia is a real thing. That's really, like, I told my doctor I can't stop moving. And I remember when I was on Haldol, was the first bipolar med I was on, and they had the side effects for that, and it was but you had to take it for a long time. And I realized, holy shit, like, because I was on shit for 25 years. I was on, like, they tried to diagnose me with depression. I wasn't depressed. I was never depressed. I have anger issues. I have like bipolar. It's BPD. It's a whole thing that I don't ever believe in. But me getting sick freaks me out. I never get sick. My throat hurts, and I'll update everybody how I feel though. But I love you guys so much. Lauren, I didn't see you. Thanks, Terry. I love you, and I'll talk to you guys all soon. We're all in chats together. Anybody else? I'm so sorry, but I'm starting to get a fever. So I love you guys. And I'll talk to you soon. I gotta get an outro. Oh my God.